Hello, y'all.
Quality's only medium. I want to see every crease on every card.
Yeah, I want to see every little wrinkle.
Yeah. Allow friends to spectate my games. And enable screen
Sure.
shake.
Oh, I should add you as a friend.
Oh yeah, we should do that.
Forgot about that. That's important.
Yeah, let's do that real quick. Welcome. We are playing Hearthstone
Yes.
today. This is a favorite of Matt's. I like to sometimes play. I think it's interesting to find a game somebody really likes and dive into it. Kind of like you're kind of the senpai. You're my what's the word for like the master of this game. I just want to train under the master. So that's what we're doing today. You know, if Kenny was in here, we'd be playing a Sonic game. Matt's here playing a Hearthstone. Welcome, Matt, the Hearthstone King.
That's me.
Would you say this is your jam as far as multiplayer, or is there other games you?
No, I'd say this is the game that I am I play it every day.
Okay.
And it depends. I mean, there's some I do skip it. I skip a day every now and then. I haven't been playing as much because there's a new expansion coming out on Tuesday. So in anticipation of that, I haven't played that much. But when the expansions are pretty fresh, I play pretty much every day. Get the little daily quest done at the bare minimum, and then I play just a ton overall. I have the last two expansions that have every card. Yeah, I mean, I'm not the best player, but I'm competent enough that I get to Diamond 2 every season.
Okay.
And the season resets every month, so.
Interesting. Doomsday Danny, what's up in the chat? He says my mic is really low. Is my mic still low? I don't know if it's not close enough to me. I'm screwing around right now with some stuff. Or is it his mic? Is it my mic? Is it his mic?
Could be mine.
Check, check, check. 1 2 1 2 1 2. Check, 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 check.
Hello, hello. Do you hear my air conditioner in the background? Is that loud?
Either that or his mic is really loud.
Yeah, could be mine's loud. Do you hear my air conditioner running in the background?
No, I do not.
Okay, awesome.
I turned you down, or actually, let me go into Discord. That'd be the best way to do it.
Okay.
Okay. Speak now, or forever hold your peace. How's it sound now?
I am speaking. Hello, hello, hello. We're both talking. Testing.
Testing. Danny, how's it now? Testing. All good now. We are all steam ahead. Or all BattleNet ahead.
I got that. That took me a second. I was like, what?
Now I can't hear. I'm going to turn you just up a little.
Opening day of what? Angels. Oh, baseball.
Okay, well, let's get straight into it.
Full EA Origin ahead.
Well, actually, we are not even friends yet on Blizzard. The first task is to add each other.
First task. That's the first task of my coaching session. Add friends.
Okay, let me do the classic add move. What do I look for here?
You can just hit add and I'll give you mine.
Okay, what's your battle tag?
It is Jawa Pride and then #1469.
1469. Okay.
Yep, there it is.
Look at that. Hey, we passed the first test.
There he is. All right, awesome.
Okay, invite me to a game. You head all this stuff up because you're using all these menus and stuff.
So I just.
I've been challenged.
There it is. All right.
Okay, we're gonna accept it.
Let's see. And then I'm gonna hit borrow decks, and then you can hit a response to that once you see that.
Share or no way.
Okay, so can you see mine?
Not yet. I don't see anything. I just see my.
Oh, okay. At the bottom, hit borrow decks. The bottom of the screen. That's what you have to do.
Okay.
There we go. Okay.
Oh, okay. So I didn't get this far. So I did the main beginning tutorial thing.
Okay.
And in it, I just faced like the 5 NPC character people or whatever it was.
Okay.
I have not done anything with the decks. They've given me a deck and whatever.
Yeah, you just kind of played with whatever they gave you. It's
Yeah.
been so long since I've done the tutorial, but yeah. So I think what we'll do first is we'll do Quest Warrior. You see, it's like the 4th down.
The Quest Warrior, yeah.
Yes. Okay. So the way this deck works is at the beginning you'll have the 3 or 4 cards you start with, and in the far left of your hand it'll be a quest line card, and you have to do certain things. Like with quest lines in the game, you have to do certain things throughout the game to satisfy it. And this specific quest line is to play pirates. So the goal, once you play that quest, the goal of the game is just to keep playing pirates on the board, and then keep proccing that quest. And then the quest, as it'll reward you with different things throughout the game. It'll be like draw a weapon, deal 2 damage, and then eventually, once you complete the full quest, it gives you a special minion for 5 mana that once you put it down, it gives you this little pirate ship on board that does like a bunch of damage to everything every turn.
Okay.
So it's kind of like a really aggressive deck. It's probably the easiest to learn, I think. It sounds complicated with the quest line, but once you start playing it, I think it's not too crazy.
All right, I say we go for it.
Let's go for it. I'm going to pick Shaman here. Now, hopefully I don't just steamroll you.
I don't think that's going to happen. I've beat 4 NPCs now, so...
Okay. I intentionally picked a deck that's a little, kind of fair. I'm not doing anything too super cheesy or...
You are in the court of the elements now.
So I've seen, like, the most basic cards, so all these cards are new to me. Everything I've seen tonight.
Yeah, so if you're looking at a card, so just make sure you have the quest line in your hand. Don't throw that back in your deck. And then try to keep cheap pirates in your hand. So if you have pirates that cost more than like 2 or 3 mana, throw those away. Or any spells. And then if you see a card and you don't know what the keyword is on it, well, if you just hold your mouse over it, it'll tell you what the keyword is. Okay. So if it's like battle cry or frenzy, or there's a ton of keywords and flavor text on every card, but yeah, holding down the mouse will tell you what it is. All right, so you're gonna want to play the quest line for your first turn, that far left card in your hand.
Oh yeah, you can just see everything. You're watching the stream.
What's that? No, I'm not watching the stream. I'm not watching the stream, but I can see what cards you're touching from my screen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like you see how I'm touching them all?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like you can kind of... What'd you say, Kelly? No, I'm not watching the stream. I'm gonna fight fair here.
Danny says be easy on each other. Nobody wants another Will Smith. I agree, Danny. I think one Will Smith Oscar slap is enough.
Oh, I'm playing the... Oh, I didn't realize I'm playing the aggro shaman.
I feel like collectively as a society, we've talked more about Will Smith than the Ukraine thing. The Will Smith, like, war, I think we've seen before. But somebody smacking somebody at the Oscars is, like, shocking.
Yeah, we've never seen it. So I don't know what you have, but what you want to try to do is play a cheap pirate.
Is a weapon the thing to the right of my little icon?
That is your hero. That's your hero.
Oh,
power.
that's right. That's the hero power.
The warrior is to gain 2 armor, which is like additional health on top of your health. I don't know if you have any like what kind of pirates you have, but you want to play a 1 or 2 mana pirate. If you don't have any, just there we go. See,
this one, I haven't had the freaking dynamite thing about to go off. I had time to like look at what I was doing.
So that one, its flavor text says gain attack equal to the attack of your weapon. So you didn't have a weapon equipped, but that's honestly fine to use that there because then you just proccing your little quest is the best thing you can do. I don't know if you hold down that little exclamation point above your character, you can see your quest progress. So it says
Okay.
you've played 1 out of 3 pirates. I'm not sure what I want to do here. What's up? Yeah, she's still asleep. I think I'm gonna play it.
There is little time.
The Pirate Warrior deck is a deck you want to play on curve, and what that means is you play like the highest possible minion you can. Yeah, that's a good play. Trading a minion while yours is still alive.
This I think is, and we'll talk about it a little bit tonight. Our card game situation, what we've played in the past. I think this is the first card game I've sat down and played.
Oh, like instead of just collecting the cards?
Yes, since man, it has to be like Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh yeah.
I can't tell you last time I said that.
I've never actually played Yu-Gi-Oh.
It's literally been like 20 years since I've played that.
1 year.
I don't know how that happened. Like, so, actually no, it was like 04 and stuff. Yu-Gi-Oh 05 and stuff.
Yeah.
Played a little bit.
What now?
Ooh. You know what that you know what that taunt does? I don't know if the tutorial explained taunt, how that works.
Yeah, where you have to attack that to attack me, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't have enough mana.
Yeah, you got 0 mana over there.
Give that minion a turn to get ready.
Cannot do anything.
I don't know what I want to do here. Let's see. Shoot. I got a clunky hand. Shucks.
Frost bites sharper than fang.
That's probably a mistake.
A wrong move.
It's not good for me.
Blood and thunder.
Ooh, just hit me right in the face.
Give that minion a turn to get ready.
Pretty fun so far. What made you get into this game? Were you played the other like Blizzard games or something?
I played it back when it came out, like in 2013, but I played it very casually for a couple years, and then I kind of fell off of it just because I never got very good at it. And then, like about a year ago, I think it was like last June, I had got a new iPad and I was like looking for stuff to play on. And I was like, oh, I could download Hearthstone again and see how that was. And then for some reason, it just like really clicked with me, and I just like really got back into it. I just got obsessed with it.
Yeah.
Your time I was in the labor.
Kelly likes to mention that I played it in the hospital as well while she was in labor. Let's see.
But if that little dynamite thing in your turn, if she was going into labor, you had to wait, you know? It's like, well, sorry, my turn is almost up.
There is little time.
No, I lost many games to attend to something in the hospital. There we go. I'm not feeling too good about this game for me. The deck I'm playing is like the first deck that I got good with in the game. But it's kind of old, and I don't think it holds up to your deck very well.
Glory, I'm here for the gold.
We'll see how this goes. Ooh. Oh, shoot.
Oh, shoot.
Shoot me with your cannonballs. Ooh.
Give that minion a turn to get on this.
Die, landlubber.
Blood and thunder. Job done. I'm already attacked. I will choose.
Oh, thank God. Okay. It might be okay here.
Only thing I missed with this digital card, this is like my first digital card game I've ever played, but
Yeah.
is when you play in person with someone and you go, wait, what does that say? Let me see it. And you'd have to spend time like
Oh.
look at this. Nah, wait, hold on a second. What is that?
I know,
You
that's
can't do that.
That's honestly kind of because I love board games and tabletop games and card games to an extent. I just haven't played a ton of them except for this one. But what's so amazing about this game is that you don't have to do any of that. There's no like arguments about like, oh, what's that do?
Yeah.
What's this do? It's like each turn is 75 seconds and that's
What
it.
the heck?
Oh, you just killed your
What?
own mission.
It wouldn't let me hit you, so I hit that. I thought it like was gonna gain something. I was like, maybe I misread what that was gonna do.
Yeah, so that one means it's deal 2 damage to a minion, but if you have a pirate on board, deal 5. So you just dealt 5 damage to your own minion.
I'm already attacked.
Not looking too good for you now.
I had to even it back out. Your odds. Okay, that's what that does.
Oh, that's
Oh.
such a bad card to draw right there.
Yeah, that's all I draw.
What a shame.
Blood and thunder.
Get rid of something. Should have done that, little guy.
Ooh, that's smart. Get some armor. I think I might have won though.
I'm already attacked.
Let's see.
I have no cards.
6 damage. Myself free. Kill this thing. And then I get hit you twice. That's game. It was a good first game.
Cancel the challenge.
Oh, that's weird. Usually it just runs right back into it.
It said you canceled the challenge.
That's
But
weird.
it went through.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it says you're doing battle with somebody else.
Weird.
Okay, there we go. I can challenge you again. That was strange.
That was strange.
It usually just stays in that menu. All right, and then hit that borrow dex button again.
I'm gonna do the same thing.
Yeah, I think we could stick with 1 or 2 for a bit and then see how that goes.
So I
Let's see.
understand
What
how
do
one of this works.
I'm gonna pick something funny.
Funny deck.
Yes, a mean
Yeah, that
deck.
is. You were talking about the rules and stuff. I remember there was a time when I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh where we started actually playing the rules. We were playing kind of a crazy thing, and I spent forever and a lot of money building the perfect like to the rules deck, and that's when my friend quit on me. It was like me and my friend that were playing the most, and that's when he quit like playing with me, and I was like,
Oh my
because
goodness.
he kept killing me, and I was like, let's play towards the rules, like how you're supposed to.
Oh, you get to go first again. Oh, did you throw them away?
Job's done.
Make sure you play that quest line.
I cannot do that.
You'll be in a lot of trouble if you do anything else.
I don't have enough mana.
Oh, I thought you were throwing something in.
I can't play that.
Are you gonna play the quest?
I don't have
Is something not
Can't
working?
do nothing.
It wouldn't let you play the quest?
It wouldn't let me do nothing. What's the quest?
The card in the far left of your hand.
No.
Did you put it back in the deck?
It wasn't a quest, it was a card that says deal 2 damage to a minion, gain 2 armor. But because there was no minion, it was like, I can't play that. I can't play that.
There's no quest line in your hand?
No, I don't know what that means though.
That doesn't make any sense. Wait, what deck are you using?
The quest guy. The same person I did last time.
I think you picked the other warrior deck.
Oh,
But we can just roll with it, see what happens. Yeah, I think you did. I think you picked the control warrior. That deck has a lot of the point of that deck is to just remove minions from the board and just try to stay alive as long as possible. That's the goal of that deck.
Oh, I can't do anything with it.
That's fine.
I don't
like,
have enough
there's-
mana. I don't have enough mana.
The first like
I don't
3 or
have
4
enough
turns-
mana. I didn't even do anything. This deck sucks. I don't have enough mana. I can't do that. I don't have enough mana and I can't do that.
This is gonna be a long game.
I don't have enough mana and I can't do that. Can I do this?
That's not a valid target.
Not a valid target. You can't do that.
Oh.
Job done.
On weapons.
Job's done.
Oh, yes.
So are all these characters from the Warcraft games? Or are
I
these
believe
custom.
most of them are from the Warcraft, like 90% of them.
Okay.
And then occasionally they have some like weird meme characters in there.
Okay.
I think some of them are new characters. I'm not really certain because I don't really
Job done.
play World of Warcraft or any of the Warcraft games. So,
Yeah.
man, I am like, you got a big weapon in your hand, and I'm just sitting here.
Got 3 floating cards. That looks ominous.
Yeah, it's when you play a card that says the discover keyword, you mean you can like pick between 3 different cards. Okay, done. So typically the way games play out is there's like you either have a really aggressive that's an interesting card to play on this turn. The way that card works is
I didn't know
So-
it was I didn't know it'd take up my weapon slot thing.
yeah, that's a weapon card. So with that one,
I don't have enough
so you know how a
mana.
card says it has 2 attack and then 5 durability? Whenever I attack you, it'll just take off a durability instead of doing damage to you.
Job's done.
Yeah. Okay.
That's a really strong card. But what I was saying is that like there's 2 types of decks. There's ones that are like very aggressive, very initiative focused, trying to like kill you as fast as possible. And there's other ones that are very resource focused, trying to stay as alive as long as possible. And we're both playing very resource heavy decks. So this game is gonna be very interesting. Oh, sweet.
We're just both doing these very long
Yes.
and drawn out things. have enough mana.
Don't have enough mana.
I don't have enough mana.
Did you just play that?
Blood and thunder.
I'm literally just starting to pick some stuff because
Oh, okay.
I can't really get anything on the field. I'm having trouble getting.
Yeah, I mean, if you can't do anything, that's fine. I mean, let's see.
So, have you spent any money in this game? I saw that there's all the gold and stuff you can buy or whatever, the packs or.
Yeah, I've spent some, not like an egregious amount. There's you can buy. Oh, finally, I got a board. Okay. Ooh, yes. Okay. You can there's ways you can spend like money on individual packs, but those are like a huge waste of money. The only thing that has value is the battle passes and the pre-order bundles. Like before an expansion will come out, there's like a bundle that has 2 guaranteed legendaries and then a bunch of different packs, and those are a decent value.
Okay.
But actually just like paying, $80 for 80 packs is kind of a ripoff. Killing my boars.
I don't think I can get anything on the board. I think I just can only do this, like attack with my character.
Yeah.
Done.
Well, eventually I think,
Unless I run into
I don't know if
something
I don't know if it's
can
in
say.
your, I don't know if it's in your hand or not, but it's good to try to find the Kazakusan card. I don't know if you have it. That is a dragon that allows you to replace your deck with a bunch of really powerful cards. But I don't actually know if you have it. So if 7 of these boars, I don't know if you've read the text on it, but if I get 7 of these, oh, you have, oh my gosh, the pressure's on for me. So now your deck will be replaced with 2 copies of each card you pick. You have like a minute to pick them all. That card's really interesting. It's pretty divisive amongst everybody right now.
What, the one
It's
I
one of those
played?
cards. Yeah, because it's one of those cards where once you play it, it's a ticking clock now of when the game ends. Because the cards you pick are so powerful, or they can be so powerful if you get some really good ones. Hoping kill these boars fast enough to kill you.
Give that minion a turn to get ready. Give that minion a turn to get ready.
Give that minion a
Blood
turn.
and thunder.
Job
I
done.
already attacked.
Already attacked. Give that minion some time to get ready.
Let's see what side of the bed I walk out.
Why are your characters not dying? Oh, no.
Oh, they didn't die when they hit it because they had a divine shield on. That's like
yeah, he played some.
a little shield that can take any amount of damage and then it gets removed. With that, then okay, we're done. Oh, I'm 1 off. That's right. Oh, oh my gosh, this might be over for me. Oh, that's not that much damage. I might be okay. They're only like 1 damage. Annoyo minions. They all have divine shields though. That's annoying. Oh! Wow.
Cannot do that.
Hmm.
Yeah, when there was a card I said fill the board with annoying minions. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna choose that one. It seems like a.
I'm really hurting right now. I don't have any way. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip my turn, see what happens, and hope I survive. I need a way to draw more cards. I don't have it right now. So it wasn't obvious. You can have a maximum of 7 minions on board. So you can't put any more down until. Oh man, that's a good card to play right there. Huh? This is gonna be interesting. Oh boy.
I cannot do that.
Oh, why I don't have any board clears
Too
in my
many
hand.
minions.
I don't even think this deck has
It's
any.
my turn. I've got too many annoying minions.
No, you could have attacked me with all those.
It wouldn't let me.
Really?
Oh, I didn't. Oh yeah, it was time to.
Oh yeah.
I forgot. I saved you. I saved you a little bit.
Can't do anything. Okay. I need to take damage to do anything. Which doesn't make sense, but it's true. Okay. Okay. If you don't have any cards to play, you could armor up. I don't know if you do have any that you could play right now or not. Because you are board locked still.
I cannot do that.
Yeah, I can't. I wouldn't let. It won't let me attack right now because I don't have a weapon.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, if you have any minions, you can't play them unless you kill off one of your own minions because you're locked with 7 minions.
Already attacked.
But that happens sometimes.
I don't know. I like these little guys. I do have some I want to play. But...
All right, let's see if I can win this. Okay,
Let's
boom.
see what side of the bed I walk on.
What knowledge do the stars
Jeez,
provide?
oh my lord!
Oh man,
Oh, what the frick?
this is messy. I think I just lost.
I don't know what is going on. Well, did you play something that did that?
Yeah. So I played that Zarella minion that did as much damage as I've healed to everybody.
Yeah.
See, but now I have this weapon from killing 7 boars, where once I attack you, it destroys all your mana crystals. Now you're reset to 1.
Feel the
Right.
bear down upon you.
Oh, that didn't help me. I think you can kill me. Wait, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 16. Yeah, you can kill me. If you just hit me in the face with all your minions on the board, you can kill me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dang. Yeah, playing that summon a legendary on every single one of those annoying minions was pretty clutch.
So what did the card do again? So all those annoying minions, and you played something that. What did it do?
What mine did?
Yeah.
So I had one minion that when played, so if you play it while you have a holy spell and a shadow spell in your hand. Oh man, we got booted out again. You play it with a holy shell and a shadow spell in your hand. It does 3 damage to all minions. So that got rid of the divine shield and everything. And then I healed myself for 5 health, and I played another minion that does whatever amount of health you've healed, it does that amount of damage to every minion on board. So I killed all your guys, but then just to get all the taunts out of the way, but then because you had that card that did like Death Rattle resummon a legendary minion, so it resummoned everybody into an even more powerful legendary
Yeah, I played
type
that and I
minion.
didn't know what it did. Like.
Oh yeah. So it made it so that it gave your minions a Death Rattle, which means when they die, it does an action, and that action was resummon a legendary minion.
Okay.
I don't know why it keeps booting us out every game.
So I did want to show before we get too deep into this. Were you a
Yeah?
Pokemon card fan?
As a kid, yeah, but never played the game though.
I never played the game either, and on Hangouts I've actually opened up packs, the newer packs or whatever.
Yeah, I was there one time you did that.
Yeah, so I've done that a couple times. I haven't done it in a while. But recently, so back in the day, I would just collect them because I just was obsessed with playing the games because I wanted to collect them all. I mean, it's in the freaking sales pitch. You got to collect them all. We had something at school where they would every Friday, like after school, like you could meet and like play and trade with people, and I just only like traded. Like there was a bunch of us only into trading, and then there were some people that would battle, but most of the kids were into, like trading and stuff. Mm-hmm. But recently, so I moved recently, and I've always wanted. We're doing renovations and stuff. I've always wanted to get all 150 Pokemon in that original base set and put them up onto, like, put them in a frame, like frame them. But, so I've been scoring eBay, trying to find the remaining ones, and I finally did it, like, 2 weeks ago.
What?
I got all of my remaining, ones. Let me pull this up so it looks... Okay. So right here, I've got, this is my original, like, folder binder that I carried around as a kid on there, but this has all 150 of the original. And what's weird, did you play the original, like, base set, like, all the collect them back then?
I don't remember. That was so long ago. I just remember getting the different cards, and I remember everybody wanted Charizard.
Yes.
So I think it was the original.
Yeah, so they had base set, which is Charizard. They had a fossil, like, pack, or a fossil series in Jungle. Mm-hmm. That was, like, the original, and then they reprinted base set as base set 2, and then they did a Team Rocket thing. The Team Rocket stuff, I was out by that point. I only did those, like, base set, the base set 2, the Jungle, and the fossil. Those were the ones that came out that I liked, but... Here is the original, like, and you'll see right here, I did a video on the channel of Venusaur, Charizard, and Blastoise I sent in to get graded. When I did that video and stuff. But recently went and got this, so I felt so proud of me. I think my younger self would be very proud that it took me 30 years to finally do this, but to have the money to get on eBay and stuff. But I had the more expensive, like, cards. Like, there was one that I paid like 30 for recently, but everything else was like, I had Charizard and all that stuff. But
wow, they look pretty good condition too.
Yeah, they're the ones I even bought on eBay. There were some that were, I had one that was kind of fricked up, and luckily I had like an extra of it and stuff. But I also have Ty Beanie Babies. Shout out Ty Beanie Baby cards. I don't know anybody else got those.
I have no idea what that is.
But yeah, I was very happy about that. So what I'm going to do when the basement gets done, I'm going to frame all 150 of those Pokemon and put them on the wall. Big giant frame.
Wow.
But
so, like, they'll all be visible just on this giant frame. That's going to be pretty large.
Yeah. But I think that's the way to do it, because in a binder, it's like, it's cool, but I got to flip through it. But if on a wall, you got to respect the original 150.
Anyone who enters that room, they know what they're dealing with. Oh yeah, Kelly in Pokemon Go, my wife Kelly, she's only missing one of the original 150.
Yeah, you were mentioning that you only had a couple that she was missing last time.
Yeah, she's missing 2. She found one in some event, right? And then now you're back on the train.
Back on the Go train. So she has one left of the original 150. Is that what she said?
Yes. Yeah.
And that's the one where you gotta get a ticket to Australia or something. Yeah,
how do you get it? Do you know where it is? Is it Australia? Oh yeah. That's a shame. For the next deck, I would recommend you pick Buff Paladin, that first one.
Buff Paladin. Okay.
No, buff, like Buff Man.
I said butt.
No, I did not. What should I play?
Boy.
Chris had something to do today. He said he might join Hangout later.
He says he might jump in randomly. Oh, I gotta switch off the screen here. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, folks.
The play's the thing.
You know, attention to the man behind the curtain. So, This is the Paladin class. The goal of this deck is to put minions on the board and then buff them with spells, make them stronger. The hero power of the Paladin is they just put a 1/1 little Silverhand recruit on the board.
My fondest greetings to you.
The island is mine.
Oh, give me a break. Are you kidding me?
I'm running out of time.
I was hoping you wouldn't get a Trog to put down on the first turn. Oh my goodness. It's over for me. Let's see what I can do. This card, it says, after your opponent casts a spell, summon another Iron Deep Trog. So you'll see, like I'm playing my quest, which is a spell, and it summons another Iron Deep Trog board. When that card originally came out, it didn't summon a fresh one, it summoned a copy. So like you would put it on board and like buff it to like 4 health, 4 attack, and if you duplicated it, it would keep its same attack and health. It was so busted. For like 1 week, it was just this insane card. It's still really good, but it used to be nuts. Oh my goodness. Making my life difficult.
Buffing these Trogs.
I know, I have so many spells, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I need more mana. Impossible. I need more mana.
I need more mana. Impossible.
Oh, you didn't attack me.
It won't let me. Oh,
You
I
should've
keep
been.
forgetting the freaking guys.
Yeah, the little men.
I like forget like, oh, I gotta wait for the 1 turn before they can attack.
Since you did buff them though, I guess, yeah, it's... Oh well. Leave another Trog. Oh, 2, that's right. Oh, here we go. I have a way to counter.
The light dims, but we fight.
Smacking me in the face.
I will get my happily ever after.
Yeah, so if you
no
have
matter
any actions
what.
you can do, they'll be highlighted green. That includes the minions that are on the board.
Oh, okay.
And if you can't do anything, then it'll, it'll say job's done, and then the end turn button will turn green.
Impossible.
But that's the thing is, you don't always, like, if you can play something, it doesn't mean you have to.
Okay, that helps with the green. Yeah, the green stuff. I see now.
Yeah. Shoot. I'm just gonna do another one of these.
Somewhere to go.
Hope you don't kill me. Oh, thank gosh. Okay. Oh, that's bad. Oh man, I should not have picked that. Oh well. Okay. I think I'll be okay. Unless you do that. Oh my goodness. Just ruin my plans.
Let the dead rest. Job's done.
Job's done. So you mostly play this on the iPad?
Mostly.
Let's see what side.
But I'll play it on the PC occasionally.
Yeah.
That's really annoying. I'm at 14 health. But I mainly play it on the iPad just because it's convenient.
Yeah.
My PC's so old that honestly the game is, oh my goodness.
I need more mana.
Wow.
Impossible.
Do I have, oh wait, do I have a counter to that?
That is not a valid target.
I don't think I do.
Job done. Yeah, when I was like working on iPhone apps back in the day, I really wanted to figure out a way. I was like kicking around an ideal to like with the iPad have like the game board and then use your iPhones as the deck, and you could like shuffle through that and like throw stuff to the iPad.
That'd be really.
I never got around with that. too difficult, but
So I
Heck,
played.
You never
I played a
knew
spell
you
that's that Shard of the Naru spell. If you ever like get confused, there is a little taskbar on the left side of the screen that shows all the last cards that were played.
yeah.
But it says silence all enemy minions.
Oh,
So
okay.
it gets rid of their flavor text and returns their attack and health back to whatever the default is. I need to do this one. Okay. So the quest line that I'm playing is, the goal of it is I'm playing like a 2 cost card and a 3 cost card and a 4 cost card. Now I have to play a 5 cost and a 6 cost, and I kind of work my way up until I play a 7 cost and an 8 cost, and then eventually like I'll play the quest reward, and then the quest reward is a 10 mana spell that wins the game.
Gotcha.
The text on it literally is kill the enemy hero. Ooh, I'm buffing him back up.
Saddle up.
Let's see.
Light guide my patience.
Reporting for duty. Trot mine.
Putting down the recruit.
I'm running out of time.
Trot mine.
Oh, interesting.
Give that minion a turn. Give that minion a turn to get ready.
Give that minion a turn to get ready. Job's done.
The path is clear for the worthy.
I'm 7 moves ahead.
Oh. So you can secretly pick the next. So like if you then either the next minion or the next spell that I play will get countered, which means that I can't play it. But I don't actually know which one you picked,
Hee hee hee.
unless I kill that minion.
Reporting for duty. Trot mine.
It looks like
A minion
I will
with
be able
taunt
to.
is in the way. A minion with taunt is
A
in the
minion
way.
with taunt is in the way.
The battle.
Give that minion a turn. Give that minion. Give that minion a turn to get ready.
I'm just gonna play it safe. Just kill this.
Jeez, oh Pizzo.
Ooh. Just gonna play that now. Why not? That's not very good. Yeah, I think I'll wait on that one.
So this came out in 2013.
Ooh, yeah, I did.
I forgot that it's been that long. I do remember people playing it, yeah, but it's been so long.
I played it when it first came out. I don't even know how I heard of it. I just happened to check it out, and I really loved it. When I first played it, though, I had no idea what I was doing, and I
Yeah.
barely had any cards.
I
don't
know the
know,
basics from doing that NPC stuff, but
Mm-hmm.
Saddle up.
Reporting for duty.
That is not a valid target.
There's
Give that
taunt in the
minion
way.
a turn to get ready.
ah,
Give that minion a turn to get ready.
Oh, finally.
I think you should end the stream tonight by buying an $80 pack.
An $80.
Yeah, do something crazy for the stream.
I don't think I'll be doing that.
I have people I know that I don't know if I've told this on the stream or anything before, but somebody I know has spent on like mobile game stuff. It wasn't a card game, but it was that Final Fantasy. Whatever the. Have you seen it? It's like a mobile game for Final Fantasy.
No, I haven't.
There's microtransactions.
Final Fantasy?
In this one, I can't remember. I don't know the name of it, but they have spent around past $1,000.
Yeah,
like
that's...
multiple thousands of dollars, like on. This
I had a customer at one point tell me they spent like $2,000 on Clash of Clans.
I was shocked by that because this is not someone I would expect to play Final Fantasy either. But
yeah. I mean, the last 10 months I probably spent. I don't know. I bought a couple of the pre-order bundles. The one in August I bought was like $50, and then I just bought the newest one for $80.
You bought something for $80, the Battle Pass thing or whatever you said?
No, it's like a pre-order bundle. It comes with like 80 packs, 5 golden packs, 2 legendary golden minions. Ooh. Man, you gotta get kind of screwed there.
Jeez, this thing will die.
I need more mana. Give that minion already attacked.
Looking bad for the home team.
What'd you draw? Your one card. Unless it's Lightforge Carry, that'd be good for you. Oh, what's that? Oh, a Blessing of Authority. It's not bad, honestly. You have to pick which one you want to kill.
That minion already
Interesting.
attacked.
You're gonna hate me in a second.
Reporting for duty.
All right, we got it in the bag, guys.
All right,
I've not been able to attack him in 30 years, and
I'll take this, thank you.
I've got plenty of more.
oh my gosh. Oh, you made my parrot fight me.
I took control of it. The only way to get it back is if you kill that minion that took control of it.
Oh my gosh.
For the alliance and
Oh.
my family. A fight. A minion with taunt is in the way.
Reporting for duty.
Give that
Reporting
minion
for
a turn.
duty.
That minion already attacked.
Good luck,
GG.
me. Took my parrot.
Those we love are never truly lost.
You changed your freaking character, dude. What the frick?
Yeah, that's a hero card. Your deck has one too. It's a shame you didn't get one. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. R.I.P. in pieces. Said you canceled the channel. Why doesn't it just?
I don't know why it's doing that. I'm not canceling anything. I'm just clicking through the screens and then it freaks out every time.
All right, so I've got some gold. I've got 300 gold. What can I do?
I mean, you can buy 3 packs with that if you'd want.
Okay.
Um,
Where can I buy the packs?
The Fractured and Alterac Valley pack.
Which one's a good pack?
Any of the Fractured and Alterac Valley, United and Stormwind, Forge, and the Barrens. Any of those 3 are good.
What
The
about
other ones
basic
are-
Hearthstone?
Basic Hearthstone.
There's there's one pack of there's Hearthstone at the very bottom. Do you see that one?
Let me look at your stream. Hold on, let me open it up.
I see the Fractured Alterac, but on the bottom I see Hearthstone.
Oh, does it say classic?
Yeah, I mean it just says literally Hearthstone.
Oh yeah. Don't get those ones.
Why not? They suck.
Well, because that one, so the standard format has see those expansions you're looking at, Fractured Alterac Valley,
Yeah.
until Ashes of Outland. All of those are part of standard format, but the new year starts on Tuesday, so all those 3 of those expansions are rotating out of standard in a couple days. So if you're gonna buy any of them, it should be those the Fractured, United Stormwind, Reforged, and the Barrens.
Okay.
And you're guaranteed a legendary in the first 10 packs of each expansion.
Ooh.
So if you just buy 3 packs, there's a 30%
right.
chance that you'll get a legendary
Let's get
card.
a Charizard. Hearthstone. Okay.
I'm watching the stream, but there's a bit of a delay, so I'll see what you open in the delayed reaction.
But it wouldn't let me do it.
Oh,
Okay,
you
here
clicked
we
on
go.
a mini. You clicked on a mini set, but from what I first
Okay.
saw.
All right,
The
we
mini
got
set's
we
good
got this
value.
pack. We're gonna get a total of 3. Okay, now how do I open them?
So once you buy them, then you go to the main menu and there's an open packs option.
There we go. All right.
On the stream, I'm still watching you buy them, so I'll see the opening shortly.
Well, let me jump in. I'll share my screen. So you
Oh,
can
okay, cool.
Share in the excitement here.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that works now. I remember like a long time ago when we tried to share screens, it like broke everything. So I didn't know if that was an option.
It kind
All
of
right,
freaks
I'm
up the
watching.
left side of the screen, but it'll be fine. Just a second.
All right. What are we gonna get?
We are gonna open up Vitality Surge.
Paladin card.
We have a
Ooh,
Frostbite.
Oh, a legendary.
We got a Legendary. We got
Oh, wow.
yeah, Pure Light.
Need a pure light. Wow,
Bunker.
first pack.
Sergeant.
First pack legendary.
And an Ice Hoof Protector. Oh my gosh, I'm hooked. I have to go to my mom's purse and get a credit card now.
Start buying everything. Buy that $25 diamond card in the shop.
This is addicting. We got a rare.
Yeah, there's a guaranteed. Oh, a golden. Wow, very nice. The golden ones are like animated.
Yeah, those are cool looking.
They're like animated in your hand and when they're on the board.
All right, one more pack. Rare. Priest. Flag.
Very
Rider.
nice.
Cool. So how do I? So when we like invite me to another game,
Okay.
or actually, what's in my collection like? I just showed you I spent 30 years getting Pokemon. So what? Do I need
Yeah,
to
yeah.
collect all these?
Add your newest card.
So yeah, that's everything you have. The more you play, the more cards you'll have, because when you get to like level 10 in a class, you unlock all their core cards. And those core cards kind of help you build, like, they're like free cards basically, and they kind of help you build a foundation of the rest of your decks that you can have.
Okay. Do you collect them? Or are you into the collecting, or you just play the battle, or just a little bit of both? Do you like to have fun and like get them?
I obviously want to play, but yeah, there is some fun in collecting them. It's somewhat of a challenge because what they do, because there's, when you're in your collection, you'll see you can have dust, and you can spend dust to craft cards that you don't have.
Oh, okay.
So when they nerf a card, it means you can dust a card for like its full value.
Wait, I think we just had an intruder card.
have an
Or
intruder.
a minion. A new minion has arrived.
Minion has arrived.
Hello, minion.
That's what a minion sounds like. Hello?
Sounds good. Right there is where you need to be.
Yeah, perfect volume.
With my
perfect-
headphones, it's trying to save me.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, is that a jump
This is
scare?
The horror movie.
That was a jump scare. I'm canceling his Netflix movie, like Will Smith
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, I think we should
You
cancel
can't
him.
slap and you can't scare anymore.
I've decided we should cancel him.
Did you hear that? Skull.
Miss Mittens.
Okay, so borrow decks.
Yes.
It's just
Is borrow decks just
it's
basically like when somebody hasn't bought the DLC maps for Halo, and you get the
No,
map?
it's really so that like you can just use your friend's decks. Really.
Okay.
That's the only reason. Because like there's, there's times like, oh, expansion comes out, and it's like, oh, I don't have these cards, and then you could play with anybody and just like try out different cards you don't even have.
How
Yeah.
do you get these different decks? Is it through like the single player stuff or whatever you were doing?
So like the core cards you get just from playing the game, and you level up the classes, and once they're level 10, you have all the core cards, and then the actual cards themselves are just from the expansions.
Okay.
Yeah, right now there's 6 expansions, and then when the new year starts on Tuesday, there'll be 4 expansions because they're rotating out 3 of them, and a new one comes out.
Nice.
It sounds very complicated, and it kind of is. But,
which one do you think? Yeah, should I Quest Warrior again?
Yeah, you can. The first 4 are the ones I put in there for you to play because they're the easiest to do. So Buff Paladin, Elemental Shaman, Ping Mage, and Quest Warrior.
I see
Those
my
are kinda the
problem
most-
that I did the last time that got us screwed. The control is the same
you pick
image.
Control, yeah.
It's everything the same except the text. I just clicked it. So.
Yeah. I'll pick something.
What's up,
a
Pierce?
little-
Have you played Hearthstone before?
no, I'm not gonna start now.
Really?
Nope,
I guess you're anti-cards, dude.
Can't do it.
can't do it.
Can't do
Won't do it. Got burned by Pokemon.
Yeah.
You should have been
never
here
go back.
a little bit ago when I showed off that I have the original 150
Oh yeah.
Pokemon cards.
Wow, that's cool. I did too, and then I threw them away because I grew up.
Oh shoot. Okay.
Yeah, don't even
Alright,
talk to me.
Remember, keep that quest in your hand.
I love how Zach's mic is being blurred by his Nvidia thing, and it just looks like a penis and hentai.
Yeah. The blurred out PP.
Look at this.
Oh, Zach's stroking it.
Ew.
Actually,
Wow,
with you
okay,
joining,
homophobic.
that's like slowed everything down, so I have to turn the background blur off.
Well, I make everybody slower. In comparison to my quick wit.
It is.
Everybody
It is
seems
your
slow.
turn. It is your turn, Zach.
Ah! I don't have
Play the
enough
quest.
mana.
Play the quest. Play the quest. There we go.
Play the quest.
Do I have to download Hearthstone? I'll play. I'll learn how.
Download Hearthstone, dude. Does he have to go through that tutorial thing I did, or can he just play? Or he has to?
We could play Battlegrounds if we wanted to all play.
Ooh, yeah, that sounds fun.
Yeah, we could do that. So, Pierce, play the Battlegrounds tutorial. It's pretty short, I think.
I don't know that. I haven't played the tutorial, so just go for it.
We
We'll
could-
figure it out.
Do you want to quit this and just do the Battlegrounds tutorial then?
No, you guys do. I've got to download it in the first
Oh, I
place.
thought you got to download the game. Yeah, I mean it's like a gig, so it shouldn't take you that long.
Probably take me 1 second since I have better internet than all of you. Since I'm better than all of you.
That is
What internet
true.
you got, dude? 1 gigabit?
I've got AT&T fiber 10 gigabit.
Oh, 10? I was
No, I only have 1.
about to say, you could download all the hentai in the world on that.
Dude, I already can download all the hentai in the world, and I have. So,
Very cool.
Very cool.
Wait, what's Hearthstone on? Is it on Steam or what?
You have to download Battle.net. If you don't already have it. That's where you play StarCraft.
More like
and World of
StarCrap.
Warcraft. World of Warcraft.
More like StarCrap. What if I just download it on my phone? How about that?
You could do that.
I'm gonna do that. Because then I could play when I'm bored.
Yeah, and Battlegrounds is like 100% free too. Like you don't need to do anything.
Oh,
And
cool.
it's actually like a legit game. Like you don't have to. There's no pay to win crap in it.
Oh, I think I'm gonna pay $5 for Bloons Tower Defense first, though.
Oh, okay.
It's downloading.
Oh, I picked the wrong card. Okay, cool. Whew. Save myself there. Oh boy.
I'll be back. Oh.
Okay.
Have you played Gwent, the Witcher little game?
Pierce loves Gwent. Yeah, I've played it in The Witcher. I never played the actual standalone game.
Yeah, I played in The Witcher 2 once, and I was like, I get it. I just am not a card game guy. I'm having fun with this, but I usually don't play.
I played it a ton in the Witcher game. I don't know why. Something about it was.
I'm here for the gold.
Ooh, got that weapon.
Grab your cutlass.
Ooh.
Buckle sword.
Scurvy dog.
Toilet lover.
Blood and thunder.
Ooh, a smart play. Not looking too good for me. Oh, it's really not looking too good for me. 2, 3. I don't know what I'm gonna do here.
Let's ride. Let's ride.
Let's see if this piece of crap is.
There we go.
Got a job.
Ooh.
Cat's target.
Is anybody in the chat of this stream?
Ah,
Stealth minions.
Danny was in here earlier.
I don't care.
Pierce is fishing for chatters.
Fish
You're-
for chat.
If you're a chatter, that's what they call
I'm a
them.
chatter boy.
If you're a chatter boy, chat in the chat box.
Chat with me, baby.
Toilet lover.
Chat with me for
Ah,
$5 an hour.
yeah.
Too slow, sea dog.
Yeah, that one's stealth, so you can't attack it. You might have won this, honestly.
Shoes.
The download in game is like 4 gigabytes on my phone, so this could take a minute.
Oh wow.
What the frick?
What the frick? What the frick?
I lost my
Oh yeah, it's put it back in your hand. Back in your hand, you can't play it yet. Till next turn.
Story.
Oh. Find. I need to find an assassin. I think you won this.
I cannot do that. It's not a valid target. that? Blood and thunder. I don't have enough mana. That's not a valid target.
I see you trying to aim something.
Yeah, well, it attacks a minion, and I would have killed myself.
Okay. Oh, what a high roll.
What did you do? Shuffle or used a card that let you reshuffle? Shuffle.
It's a card called Secret Passage where it replaces your hand with 4 cards from your deck. And then I swap back to my old hand once I end my turn. But I got so lucky with the card that I the exact card I wanted.
Ah! He's doing crazy stuff. Ah!
It still might be over.
The more animations I see, the more spooked I get.
If you have Mr. Smite in your hand, you win. So I don't know if you have Mr. Smite.
Oh my
assuming-
gosh.
Assuming you don't, because Mr. Smite is a charge card and just hit you right in the face.
We're gonna need more gunpowder.
Oh,
Give that
yeah. If you hit me, you win.
get ready.
Because that minion, after you attack, it does 2 cannonballs of damage. So just attack me, and you win.
With what? My main character?
Yeah, with your weapon, yeah. Because that minion, if you read the text on it, it shoots 2 cannonballs and do 2 damage each to a random enemy
Oh, okay.
after you attack. Yeah.
Nice. Pierce, there you go.
There I go. What?
Yeah.
One day you can be as good as me, Pierce.
I never even want to be anything.
You know
Wow.
where I'm gonna play this game next? Mount Everest.
Oh!
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go to the top of Mount Everest with a sniper rifle and wait for you. And it's-
Murderer on
you're-
top of Mount
You're
Everest.
you're gonna reach your hand up and grab the final rock, and you're about to pull yourself up to get to the top and go to McDonald's.
McDonald's. Alright, why don't you guys play the Battlegrounds tutorials? I'm gonna go get the baby.
Alright, Battlegrounds.
I wanna go freaking get the freaking baby out of my ass by taking a big dump. This food baby, I'm gonna drop it in the toilet.
Alright, I'm about to
I'm pro-choice. I think you should be able to take a big dump or not. Whatever your choice is. Shut up.
Pierce, if you play this game, you get gold and you can unlock new packs and you can open them, and it's a surprise, and I'm addicted to it.
Wow.
So I've
That's
stolen my
cool.
mother's purse and I've taken her credit card, and we are going to be buying. There's $70 packs. There's an $80 like multi-pack thing we can get.
Can you get a Naruto skin?
I hope.
Can you dab?
I hope.
Can
No,
you
I don't really want to play this game.
T-pose? Can you pose?
You can default dance.
Okay, I'm in. Battlegrounds.
The only thing I want at my funeral is for you to default dance.
Oh, I'm going to.
Yeah.
You need to have me give the eulogy.
Yeah, and you say that this
But
guy
then
was
I'm just gonna
epic.
default it.
This guy was epic, and then you do the dance.
Yeah, exactly.
But
What
if,
would
but
be
if
more
you
funny?
go first,
You played.
if you go first, I'm putting on cat ears. I'm gonna say he loved Fortnite, and then I'm
Yeah.
going to do the default dance from Fortnite.
That is fine by me. That is
I'm gonna
fine
emote on
by
you.
me. What would be funnier if I just did a default dance in silence, or if
It's silence.
I played really blasted the Fortnite song?
In silence, because people will be looking around, waiting for what's supposed to happen.
Yeah, that would be pretty funny, I think.
Okay, I'm gonna open this pack up live on stream. What do we get? No one knows.
This game runs like butt on my phone.
Time to get an iPhone, my man.
Hi, baby.
Why does it run so bad? Jeez.
Are you playing Battlegrounds?
Yeah, this game
Yeah,
does not like
that-
my phone.
Yeah, Battlegrounds needs like 2 gigs of RAM on a device to run well. I don't know how much RAM your phone has.
I think mine has like 20 million.
In this
Oh, that's
8-player auto battler.
Okay, yeah, this is not playable on my phone.
Get it on your PC, boy.
I don't want to download Battle.net.
All that Battle.net spyware.
I don't want to
Didn't Emily download Battle.net to play World of Warcraft?
I don't want to touch her MacBook.
Only one will
Oh,
take
that's right. It was on her own.
I'm a MacBook. I don't even know how to use Microsoft stuff.
Ooh, my
Here you can recruit new minions for the
I have to
battle.
close the window by going to the
Choose
left
well.
side of the window. Whoa, the top.
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
I'm so different.
When I scroll up, I actually scroll down, and when I scroll down, I actually scroll up. Shut up.
I do not like that, and everyone around me leaves that on. That makes sense. This is how my brain works. When I'm scrolling on the phone, that makes sense because I'm like touching it and I'm flinging it. But to leave it on a MacBook or a desktop, you're nuts. Sorry.
Yeah,
but you're
I
nuts.
agree.
The way MacBooks work now is they're basically just like the touchpad functions like a touchscreen.
Yeah, that is not. I'm not touching the screen, so I always reverse that. That's the first thing I do when I get a new Mac. I switch that around.
Yeah.
It is insane to me that I've seen people online arguing like Mac versus Windows, Mac versus Android type stuff, and that is actually something they say is a difference. It's like, yeah, it's just a setting.
Recruit to win.
Just change the setting.
Yeah.
What they say that's bad, that it is opposite.
Yeah, they say that is actually a reason they don't like Mac, and I'm like, you don't
Yeah,
know
switch
how
it.
to go into your settings. Yeah.
Switch it.
I don't like Mac because anybody who has Apple products should be executed.
Oh,
They
okay.
need
Whoa.
a strong
Fighting
command.
words.
Yeah.
Fighting words, execution.
Execution is fighting words.
I just saw a thing on TikTok, and this guy, I think he was from Baltimore, and he was getting interviewed. I think he was a boxer or wrestler. I think he was a boxer or a UFC fighter. He was a UFC fighter. And the guy, the interviewer, says he said something. There was something they had a difference on. He's like, "Oh, do you want to do that, or whatever?" And the guy said, "Oh, let's squash this right now." And what he meant was, like, let's settle this or let's look it up or something. And that guy went, "Whoa, okay." And he got up in the interviewer's face, and he's like, "You want to squash this, really?" And he took it as like he was about to fight the guy, and the guy got right up in there.
What?
Like, I'll pull up the clip or whatever, but it's pretty crazy. Like, and there was other people in the comments that said, "Yeah, in Baltimore, that is slang, like squash or whatever. Like, yeah, that's like you're wanting to fight." So that was actually fighting words, but to that guy, he was like,
Just all like weirded out.
I'm gonna squash you.
"Don't squash me."
Hey,
I'm gonna squash you real good.
Spend wisely, but you know,
please stop.
spend.
Why don't you stop?
I'm talking to the baby.
Shut up.
It's good to get some minions in play.
What a god. Kill all of you.
Time to battle. Your minions will attack on their own, left to right.
All right.
I'm doing the tutorial right now for Battlegrounds.
Wait.
I'm seeing if I could remember my Battle.net login from 20 years ago.
Oh no.
Oh, I did. Cool.
Oh, nice. Wow.
Wow. How did I remember that password? I think I was like
Upgrade the tavern to get
11.
access to more powerful
It's funny because we can't remember the Hudson password.
I know, but I can remember the Battle.net from the one time I played the World of Warcraft free trial.
Yeah. I thought you had StarCraft 2 on there.
Oh, that! You know what? I always forget that that's the same company because World of Warcraft sucks.
And StarCraft is
I can
cool.
bring in more powerful
Yeah,
minions.
StarCraft is great. I played you. I think you got me that for my birthday.
I did,
a long
yeah.
time. Yeah, I
Long
played that
time
game
ago.
so much. StarCraft 2.
Yeah. I would play
Oh,
it and I
still
would
have that
like,
desk.
I would play it and I would try to get good at it. And I would fail because people online are nuts. Playing
Yeah,
R-
that game attracts freaks.
Playing RTSs online is just another type of It's so humbling. Like you think you're good at the game, any RTS. It's like, and then once you get online, people are
Yeah, I'm
just.
streaming right now.
It's just a freaking. How many actions per minute can you possibly complete? That's the whole game.
Yep, exactly. Who just asked if you're streaming? Is it Chelsea?
Yeah.
And then you screamed at her and said, "Yeah,
I
it's
said we're
Thursday.
live. We're live. I'll do it live.
We'll do it."
This is my man cave! This is my man cave! This is my man cave!
Scary.
Not enough gold. I'm out of gold. I'm out of gold.
Pierce shouted that like he shouted it before, for real.
You should show her this. You say, this is what happens when you come in my man cave.
Oh shit. Those fighting
This is what
words.
happens.
I said we're gonna squash this right now.
You get lit.
I'm gonna squash you between my little toes like a bug. You don't even want to see my big toes.
There's
I
a
can-
certain point. There's a certain point in the
okay.
battle. There's a certain point in the battlegrounds tutorial where I think you can quit. I forget how far it is into it.
Hiring that minion
It's
will
it'll
give you a
get to a certain point where it's like, okay, we've taught you everything. Now finish the game, and you can just quit.
Okay.
Because it just teaches you the basics, like you have the
Oh, you're
gold, you
moving
spend
up in
gold to
the
buy minions from the tavern, set them up on the board, and they all attack each other.
Hey, a triple. Here's your reward.
Yeah, I'm just
You
clicking
guys
a lot
like
of
minions?
buttons.
We must I like where you're going with
Battlegrounds, it's like
Alright.
it's a different type of card game. It's what they call an auto chess game. There's a couple other games like it. The other one I think is called Team Fight Tactics. Yeah, it's a different genre where you put minions down, you try to arrange them in a certain way that's gonna like kill all of your opponents when they combat, but you don't actually play the combat. You're kind of like
Yeah,
setting
the
up your
thing I'm doing
boards.
now is like auto once I do the buying of the minions or whatever.
Yeah. The goal is to like try to get a bunch of really good synergies and combos with your minions
Otherwise, you'll
to
fall
beat
behind
the other
your
person when it
opponents.
matches up. It's like a battle royale, kind of like a card game. It's interesting. I'm not very good at it,
Business.
so I think we'll be on kind of
Great.
a level
Let's
playing
get some
ground, honestly,
better
because I'm pretty
minions in
terrible. I see people online playing it, and they're just like
here. I'll make
ridiculous.
Sure these ones stick around for next time.
What's wrong, baby? What's wrong?
Oh my gosh, end this.
The papa.
Auto battle. Pierce, did you play any card games growing up?
Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh! I played Magic very briefly when I was a little bit older, like 18,
I
19.
never played Magic. Everybody else around me, I feel like, played Magic, and I was a Pokemon Yu-Gi-Oh
Go
guy.
ahead and hire
and that
one
was-
of these
Yeah.
recruits.
I have people at work, they'll see me playing Hearthstone on my iPad or my phone, and they're like, oh, what is that? And I'm like, oh, Hearthstone. And they're like, oh, it looks like Magic. It's like everyone knows Magic and everyone's played it.
Yeah.
It's so popular.
Yeah, I play nerd games like Hearthstone.
Yeah.
Oh, this music goes hard though.
Oh
It
my
does, yeah.
Ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-dum.
I catch Kelly singing the music every now and then. Yeah, the Battlegrounds music's good too. They each got their own little tunes.
Makes me want to go to the Renaissance Festival.
Oh man, Oklahoma Renaissance festivals, guys, they are so bad.
I bet.
It is insane.
Are they bad? Ours are
Have you-
really, really, really fun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, ours are.
There's a Renaissance fair once a year here at a permanent Renaissance fair place, and it is actually a huge castle in medieval village that just stays up
wow.
all year. And that one's cool. I haven't been to the Renaissance fair, but I've been there on like Halloween and Christmas events, but
Yeah.
that was cool. But all the other ones that pop up are like 5 people selling like crappy handmade purses.
Yeah,
And then
there's
it's
a ton
like-
of handmade stuff, and it's all like $80 like little pins or something. Like they're just
Yeah.
ungodly expensive. And
I've had coworkers tell me that people who go to them, they'd say that like Renaissance fairs are like not very good anymore because there's just tons of like modern cosplay.
Yeah, that's the other thing. There's a lot of furries and modern
Yeah.
cosplay.
I did see one furry last time we went. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, a lot of furries and then modern cosplay. Like you'll see Deadpool walking around next to it.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
I haven't seen that. I do see people like cosplay as like
Keep up the pressure.
people that are kind of medieval-ish, like the solitaire
fine, yeah.
from the Dark Souls games.
Oh yeah.
And that was cool because that's kind of in that medieval thing. Like that's not.
Yeah.
I think you get a pass if you're kind of in the same realm. But
Yeah.
you're walking around as Deadpool. Go home. Like I don't know what to tell you.
Go home.
But I cosplay as a normal 21st century guy as I walk in there. You know.
Yeah. Honestly, the best medieval fairs I've gone to are put on by university, like humanities departments.
Oh yeah.
And so it's all like the historians and students of history and stuff that put it on. My undergrad school, one of the professors in my department built a scale trebuchet
Oh.
Wow.
and brought it to the school and fired it. And that was really cool.
And killed somebody.
That's pretty wild. Yeah.
Yeah, he got shot by the cops after.
Put the trebuchet
That wasn't
down.
even that wasn't even a medieval fair. That was just a strange school shooting.
The craziest school shooting with the trebuchet.
Yeah, it happens. Yeah, we should ban
We
trebuchets
should ban-
from our country.
He's got a freaking bump stock on that thing.
It's a joy to watch you work.
That's good.
That's the real question though. Is that trebuchet an assault weapon?
Yeah.
Should we ban this assault
It's
weapon?
time to
I'm
ban
assault for the-
Renaissance festivals, I think. after
It's
that.
Yeah.
it's time to ban medieval siege weapons
Yeah.
for assaulting fortresses.
Did you finish the tutorial, Zach? Or are you still just...
It is still showing me stuff. I don't.
Yeah. Oh, it's still showing you new things?
I'm just gonna quit.
I feel like it gets
I feel
to a
like
certain
it's gotta
point.
be over. Leave
It gets to a
tutorial.
certain
I can
point.
leave tutorial. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. It's like it gets to a point. I mean, you could just quit the tutorial right away, and I can tell you.
Yeah,
like,
it's letting me. It's letting me like do stuff now.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if you
I
could
will-
skip it or not.
I like the representation, by the way.
Oh yeah.
I'm really glad that the like announcement tutorial guy is a person of color.
Oh yeah.
I like how
Let me
there's
know
a,
what
a
your,
blue magic puppy right here in my loading screen. I see.
Let me know what your BattleNet account is, curious, so I could add you. You'd have to tell me what the numbers are at the end as well.
PP Binks number 1607.
1607. All right, added you.
Nice. Accepted.
Boom.
Well, you guys do that. I'm gonna pull up.
Can I like join you?
Yeah, I'm gonna. I don't know if you. There we go. I invited you.
Okay.
I
Yep,
invited,
I'm
I invited
coming.
both Zach and Pierce.
Beautiful.
Oh no. All right, so you guys get your get ready. We have to play a ranked game with people.
Really?
Oh, Pierce canceled the search.
Sorry, I hit the shop button.
You got freaked out.
It's okay because our MMRs are so low that I don't think we'll have that much of a hard time.
When do I get to see Minions?
In theaters, July 1st.
Oh.
Or Minions 2.
Banana. Banana. You like
So
Minions? Zach?
If you play
I'm
with
a big
like,
fan. I have a Minion T-shirt I bought. Every year we go to the same 4th of July, and I always tried to cosplay as somebody obnoxious. And one year I got a Minions tie-dye shirt.
That's good. I'm proud of you. What were you gonna say, Matt? Matt wants to talk about the game. I want to talk about Minions.
no, I was gonna say if you play with like, if you play with only 2 or 3 or 4 people, then you have to matchmake with a full lobby of 8. But if you play with like more, like I think 5 friends or more, you can just play privately. So then here you can pick between 2 different heroes.
Good to see
Each hero has their little hero power.
What's up? Did you make this tie?
And ideally, you want to
Oh,
try to
Amber goes
buy
live.
minions that'll go
And-
alongside.
This is the wrong thing to say.
Hero
That's when
power.
you get ready to throw down. For some reason,
Probably not.
I break that home. I've also heard from my peoples.
What do I want to do? It's
That you- that
really
you've hated on
complicated,
me
honestly.
before.
I'm not gonna lie. But it'll make more sense the more you play. I don't know what I want to do here.
My pirate Incredible Hulk.
After we play this, I pull up the interview of that guy that's about to fight that guy. We'll watch that too. I found it.
All right.
7 fresh.
Are we all in the recruit phase?
Are
Yes.
you ready?
Okay.
Okay, I'm not sure what we're doing, but I'm gonna do it well.
So you want to buy minions. Okay, I see you guys. I think we have some bots in here, honestly, so that's good. Pierce picked gain 1 gold this turn, increase each turn once per game.
No, that's not me. Oh wait, yes it is me.
And then Zach picked give a friendly minion stats equal to your tavern tier.
I just picked the
Yo.
wrong guy.
Just buy a minion, throw them on the board.
I just did a bad one.
I'm rooting for
I think
you.
I'm fighting Zach. Oh, I am. Oh, he picked a good one, actually. It's one of the best first turn buys.
What is that sexy hedgehog thing? Oh my god. What are these
Hedgehog?
characters?
I don't know who you fought.
Out there.
Let's see.
Keep up the
You
pressure.
fought. Oh, what his minion is. A good turn 2 play is to just
That one might
level up
make
your
all
tavern
the
tier.
difference.
You spend your 4 gold leveling up to tavern tier 2,
Oh yeah.
which is on the top left. So,
How do I see how much gold something costs?
so a minion will always cost 3 gold.
Oh.
And then when you sell it, it gives you 1 gold. When you sell it back to the tavern.
I see.
And then refreshing the shop costs 1 gold. You can freeze the shop as well. There's another button up there
You're
for
doing
0
great out
coins,
there.
and that makes it so that those minions will stay there in the shop until next turn. Wow.
Oh wow, me and this guy had the exact same characters and killed each other exactly like
Your
blow by
minions
blow. That was
really
cool.
pulled their weight.
Okay. Wow. Shade.
Double this minion's attack.
Ooh, I'm gonna go with the Murloc. I haven't played Murlocs in a while. Right there. Alrighty. A good turn replay is to sell back 1 minion, because then you have 6 gold, and you can just buy 2 more minions. But there's no requirement
one-
that you have to do. So another kind of complication they've added to battlegrounds that makes it kind of really complicated. The bottom left next to your hero, there's a buddy that you can unlock.
Keep up the momentum, friend.
There's like a little buddy meter,
Mhm.
and once you like play enough and kill enough enemies, you'll unlock that buddy, and it has a special ability that has like some synergy with your hero power. It's a little complicated.
Rough battle.
I'm wrecking right now, honestly.
Oh, that's good. Okay.
I summon.
I think, at least, I don't know.
No, you probably are.
Okay, so after every match, my guys like respawn, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so then is it that they're trying to kill me, or are they trying to kill all
Yeah.
my dudes?
So once they kill all the dudes, okay. So let's say you fight somebody and they have no dudes on board. It'll take the combined total of all of your minions' tavern tiers. So like, oh, I can't see your minions you have on your board. Let me. Where are you? Oh,
Do
you're,
I-
up there. Oh,
should I-
you're in first place. What'd you say?
Should I be putting all my little men out at once?
Ideally. I mean, you can hold them in your hand if you want to save them for later. But
Okay.
you don't have to save them for later, because you can just put them on the board and then they attack in the next segment. Ideally, the main thing is that you're spending all your gold as efficiently as possible. That's the main thing you have to do. But the way you win is by
Keep up the momentum, friend.
once you kill a certain amount of minions, whoever has like the last standing minions, the combined
Jeez, oh,
total,
Pizzo.
the combined total of their
Oh
tavern
my
tier
god.
attacks them in the face. Their total
What
health.
frick?
I just completely wrecked Zach. Zach, why do you only have 1 minion now?
That was you?
Welcome back.
Yeah,
How's it going out
I have
there?
5.
How did you get so smart? I don't ever have enough gold.
I have a lot of gold. So,
No, you should all have 7 gold for this turn.
Now I'm doing that. Pizzo, Pizzo.
Who am I fighting this turn? No, I'm fighting a rando.
What's a freaking refresh?
It replaces the tavern with new minions. So if you hold your mouse over pretty much anything, it'll tell you what everything does. So like if a card has a bold word on it, like Battle Cry or Death Rattle, if you hold down your mouse on it long enough, it'll tell you next to it exactly what it does. What
Okay.
that keyword does, which is super helpful because there's an enormous amount of keywords in flavor text.
I've got a full hand.
Like a full board.
I'm dumb and can't
Yeah.
play this part.
Are you
What'd you say?
putting all of your guys down?
Yeah, are you putting them on the board or are you keeping them?
Yeah, I'm putting them on the board. They're all on the board.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Okay.
Just getting slaughtered. I don't ever have enough gold once I buy one. Jesus.
Yeah, with turn 8, you should have enough gold. If you could buy 2 more minions and then sell one and then buy a third one, if you have good ones to pick from. I think I'm gonna hold that there. I'm gonna rush the spot.
Dang.
Oh, I kind of messed up there. Oh well, I think I'll be fine.
So when I
Uh-huh.
try to think.
Are you asking about how the attacking works, or?
Wait, where'd all my guys go? They just disappeared. Oh no, I sold them.
Did you
I got
drag them?
too many cards. Dang it.
Did you drag them back to the shop, or?
Yes. Well, no, I got new cards. Ooh.
I saw you just leveled up to Tavern Tier 2. That's something I could see.
It was the problem was that I think I couldn't buy any more minions, and I bought some, and then it got rid of my other ones or something.
Don't tell the others.
I don't know. I don't know what I just did.
I mean, you're in first place. So you're doing something right.
Well, I lost 3 of my dragons, and my attacks I'm using stack with the number of dragons I have.
Oh.
That's why I was doing so good.
Who am I playing against? Is this Pierce again?
No.
J-Roman. I got absolutely.
Whoa, this guy's
slaughtered.
wrecking me.
Yeah, I'm not doing very good.
Back up and turn it around.
6
I
damage.
lost.
Oh, Pierce is in 4th now. Brutal. I'm in 7th. Wow. Yikes. Okay. Oh, shoot. Okay. I'm gonna have to hold on to that.
How much is each? How can I tell how much gold is something?
It's always 3.
Oh, it's always cost 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Oof. Oofa.
How do I sell?
You drag it from the board onto the shop owner, and it'll return 1 gold when you sell.
Why can't I drag the things in my hand that aren't on the board to them?
So that you have to play them on the board in order to sell them. That's kind of the trade-off. So if your board so if your board is full, you have to sacrifice 1 if you want to cycle through your hand. And I believe I forget what your hand limit is. I think it's 7. It's either 7 or 10. I can't remember off the top of my head. I think if you exceed the hand limit, it'll discard them. I think it's 10.
The hell is water droplet? What? What?
Water droplet? I don't actually know.
What is this?
I don't
Oh,
know.
I'm getting absolutely destroyed second. We're not
Yeah,
playing.
I'm not
I'm
ranking
playing
them
against
anymore.
Hyrule Master, and he is. These people are absolutely devastated.
Did Zach just die?
Yeah, I just died too.
How can you tell where you're at in this whole thing?
Your health at the very bottom.
I blew up into
Under.
a smithereens.
Oh, Zach died.
8th place? That ain't bad.
Now, don't take it too hard. There are 8 players, but only one winner. Try again.
Jeez.
Hold on.
I got,
Oh shoot.
I got a
Okay.
reward. I got a participation trophy. Why are we doing that? They
We
gave me
can't be doing that.
They gave me a reward for that.
I know. Can we?
They
Hold
should
on.
have shot me with a trebuchet. Is what I should have gotten.
You know what we should do?
Yeah.
We should get a character with a freaking gun to kill these people.
Whoa. Whoa.
And there's our ban off Twitch. And
I know. It's over now.
and you're going to jail.
And you're going to jail.
Okay, I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna leave this freaking Battlegrounds party. And
Spectate us.
I'm gonna pull up on Discord. Pull up some videos. I want us to watch some videos as we get near the end of the stream here.
All right. Man, I haven't fought you once, Pierce. I'm fighting Zach's corpse right now.
Nice.
How's that going for you?
I'm doing well. None of my guys died.
How are these people have so much health?
How are their minis have so
Like
much
on their
health?
cards. Yeah.
Like different synergies, that kind of thing. Yeah, I mean that's really the main crux of it.
Let me know when you guys are through your game. Are you gonna win?
I don't know.
I'm gonna lose. I'm almost dead.
Pierce, you're looking buff. You been working out, dude?
No.
No?
No.
Sure you're not been
I've been-
lifting that
I've been
PS5 over
running.
your head?
Yeah. I'm naturally very muscular. I just get fat.
Oh my.
You're Hercules, dude.
Yeah, I'm a big boy. Ooh, I want that one. Oh, I want the big boy with the sword. All that crap.
What is anybody else been eliminated? How many people are left?
No one else has been eliminated. Pierce is in 7th.
Shut up.
And there's another person above him with 20 health. This guy, Baby Lion's got 38 health still.
Baby lions.
I'm about to fight him, so it's probably over for me. I wish I was good at this mode.
One of my minions does 18 damage per hit.
Oh, wow. See, there you go. You got one with a ton of health.
You might win this.
This guy's got one with 37 somehow.
Can I spectate your game? I think there's a way to do that, isn't there?
Yeah, in the little friends list, you can hit spectate.
Let's do that. So I can see where you guys are at.
Oh, damn. Oh, no. Is it over for me? No, not yet.
Oh, I won! Oh!
Oh, by the skin of your teeth.
By the skinny teeth. Can I heal my little man?
Your own, like your own health?
Yeah.
I don't think so, unless there's some special card that I'm not remembering.
Alright, I'm spectating the game here. Pierce is in a good spot. Pierce, you have played this before. You're too smart for this.
You're- I think
No,
you're-
I'm just used to card games.
You are spectating me.
Okay, it's Matt that's too smart for this.
Wow.
I only know that because it says on my screen that you are.
So I was asking Matt about Gwent earlier. Are you a Gwent fan? Do you play Gwent like outside of
Yes.
the Witcher?
I love that game. I've played that a lot.
I've not. I only played it in the game once, and I'm just not into card game stuff. But I think that'd be cool to check out.
This game is more like fast-paced and fun. It's very different now I'm playing this. I thought they'd be more similar. Gwent is more you like have to take your time and think about, like way ahead of time.
This is checkers and that's chess.
I would say this one's just as complicated in terms of combinations.
Yeah.
It's that you're thinking ahead in this game and then you're watching your plan go.
Yeah.
Gwent is like every step of the way. You're like, okay, I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is kind of its own little genre. It's not like regular Hearthstone. It's its own little auto chess genre.
Yeah, this is a very different type of game.
Yeah.
I
The
like
first time I played it, I was like so confused. It took me a long time to like even win games. I think I've gotten first place like 20 times, and I've played a lot. I don't play as much anymore just because I'm not as good. but
Are you talking about the Battlegrounds mode?
Yeah, I'm talking about Battlegrounds. Yeah. Ooh.
This Battlegrounds for some reason seems even louder. Things are exploding left and right.
Hi, baby. What are you doing? He's trying to climb on the couch.
I lost.
I see the little clown guy.
Oh, Pierce died.
Pierce,
Shucks.
you're out. Seems upset.
Is he crying? She did it. I know she did it. I don't know. Oh no, Leah! No! Think I'm not doing too hot either. Cannot find what I need here.
How many people left?
Let's sell this.
Can't believe I lost. I'm never playing again.
Just kill me.
Kill me! What are you doing? What are you waiting for? Kill me!
Come on, I'm here. Might be over for me. Let's see, Leah. This might be the end.
You got it. You got
20 seconds
this.
to find out. Leah can now, like, pull herself up onto the couch and, like, try to climb onto it. It's very scary.
Wow.
She's leveling up, dude.
Yeah, she really is. You're
Soon
concerning
she'll
us.
be running around screaming, I want a bump stock! I want a bump stock!
Yeah, I think so. I want to go to the fair as a furry.
Nice.
I think it's over for me. Look at all these freaking divine shields.
You're dead.
I think I am dead. Yeah, I'm dead.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
Yeah, I am deader than dead.
Wait, what's happening? That guy's okay. He's gonna be alright. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Not okay.
Rip.
Oh my gosh.
Devastating.
Jeezo Pizzo.
Yeah, I thought people would be worse than that.
Dang, they're good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, you had a YouTube video?
I got some videos pulled up for us. I'll put it on Discord. Okay, should be up there. This is the squash one. It wasn't Baltimore, it was Memphis.
On what not to say to people.
Baltimore!
What not to say to people from Memphis. Switch over.
Baltimore!
Okay, skip to right where he says. So what happened is the guy on the right interviewing him. He was in a podcast, and I'm mid conversation. I kind of pulled it up a little bit. He's confronting him because the guy on the right, the interviewer, was talking smack or talking bad about this MMA fighter right here. So now he gets to confront him, and the conversation turns on the word squash. Let me turn this all the way down. Okay. Here we go.
I don't like the guy. I don't want to talk about the guy.
I respected that, and I let you go after that because I knew you didn't want to be there.
Yeah, but what other? Well, I do some interviews. Right. But okay, I'm the type of guy that is all about the energy. You run the interview. It's all about your energy, and I don't know what it is. But I've also heard from my peoples that you've hated on me before on your show.
Ariel Helwani? Me?
That's your name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never.
I can go get them right now, and they don't.
Please, do you want to squash this right now?
Because you want to.
No, because I have the most respect.
Those fighting words.
No, I mean like squash the beef between us.
Oh, I thought you were talking about fighting.
No, absolutely not.
I'm from Memphis. Those fighting words.
The only thing I got is my nose, and it could poke you in the eye, but the reach is probably not.
I break that, homie.
Yeah.
This guy, he need to learn some Memphis lingo.
He was like ready to get in his face.
That's when you get ready to throw down.
Maybe
That's hilarious.
But he played it so cool. I'd be like sweat beads.
I know.
Yeah, no, he really has balls.
Yeah. I would not be able to do
that's
that.
the thing that I've been kind of thinking about this lately. Like, it takes more strength and courage from somebody who's a tiny little skinny man to just like not flinch at something like that than like a big buff guy to like, flex his willingness to be violent.
Yeah. Well, this interview I think was pre Chris Rock getting slapped, so I bet he thought he was protected because the camera's on. But now anything goes in a post Chris Rock slap world,
Right.
Now the cameras don't protect you. You're screwed.
I mean, did you see Biden the other day?
What he got slapped?
He went right up and slapped Trump.
Oh wow.
He went to his house and he said, "This is for my family. This is for Bo. Rest in peace."
Yeah.
This is for Brandon.
This is he's so senile he doesn't know. He's like, "This is for Brandon."
Yeah. Like, let's go him.
Let's go him.
I love Brandon. Yay,
Brandon. Okay, the next clip I have.
Let's go, baby.
Our friend Jacob always plays these VR games that you can download. These fan-made VR games for the Oculus Quest or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Well, one of them, they recreated Pokemon and then recreated Yu-Gi-Oh! And you can play Yu-Gi-Oh! Inside of these like custom. It's so funny because it's so just janky, like character created, like, or just personal user created things, and they're this jankiest thing, but they're really fun. And this is a really good clip that we always quote all the time. And it reminded me when you were telling me about the rules of Hearthstone, what could happen if we played Yu-Gi-Oh! In VR chat.
I summon Pot of Greed to draw 3 additional cards from my deck!
That's not what it does.
Roll my dice! That is what it does. Pot of Greed! Draw 3. I summon Pot of Greed to draw 3 additional cards from my deck! And I summon Pot of Greed to draw 3 additional cards from my deck! Then I play Magic Force, which allows me to play Pot of Greed once again to draw 3 additional cards from my deck!
You know, he's right. And I attack and I win, right?
No!
You don't have any... Well, you don't have any monsters, and...
Oh, he's supposed to be here!
Oh, you got the Celtic Guardian.
He's playing with Ben Shapiro.
My turn! I summon Dark Magician! I also summon Jack's Knight!
Looks terrible.
You can't summon a bunch of cards on one turn. That's against the rules.
You never saw this coming! I summoned Pot of Greed to draw 3 additional cards from my deck!
That's not what it does! It doesn't do that. That is what it does. It doesn't...
That's what it do, Yugi!
That does what it do!
We always quote, I play Pot of Greed! In the last clip, because we were talking about Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh!, we have to talk about the And I will not play unless you want to watch the 35-minute video, but Satanism is in Pokemon and Magic the Gathering. I don't know if you guys saw this.
It's a 35-minute video.
I'll watch it.
Now,
I'll watch the whole thing.
a lot of things come over from the Orient. A lot of things come over from the Orient. And some things have a big impact
I just love
on
this
us, and some
Pokeball
things
right
don't.
here.
I can't think of anything that come over from the Orient that actually had a big impact or a phenomenon type craze other than Godzilla. But there is something new that's come over to the United States and has actually captured the minds and the imagination of every single child. And you know what? It's not new at all. Japanese kids have been watching this thing since 1995. It started out as a cartoon, went to a comic book. They made it into a video game.
This guy's pretty
went to
proficient in
toys,
Pokemon knowledge.
collectible card game. Now, praise God, there's even a movie on it. And it was started in 1995. It's not new, but it's new to kids, and they're eating it up. And it's called Pokemon. And it stands for Pocket Monster.
Whoa.
And even made the cover of Time magazine.
That one's going to
Now,
hypnotize
the first thing I want you to
in the
notice
demo.
is, do you notice any symbol up there that you've seen before?
Yeah.
The spiral.
Yep.
And it stands for what? Male fertility.
There you go.
Now, this thing is actually called Poliwhirl, but they actually had another name for it before they renamed it.
Listen here.
When this creature first came out, it was called Hypno. And they changed it to Poliwhirl to make it a little more innocent.
Yep.
But you see, what it actually does is it's supposed to be able to mesmerize and hypnotize its enemies. And you can see how that would happen. That starts spinning around, and it's just like one of those hypnotic wheels that they use to hypnotize.
Yeah.
And you see up here...
I'm going to pause this real quick. Whatever happened to hypnotizing? I don't see it enough anymore. I felt...
I see it at magic shows all the time, but it was always, like, not real.
I want to bring back hypnotize. I don't know if Poliwhirl's got to come back, the male fertility idol, whatever they were saying, but...
The top, here's a creature, an alligator-type creature over here, dragon. Kind of a funny duck-billed thing down here. And this is an interesting character over here. This character over here is called Mewtwo.
Oh.
And Mewtwo
This is satanic,
looks
probably.
like an alien. If you look at him real carefully, he looks like an alien.
Yeah.
But you know, the first thing that I noticed about that thing is, when I looked at it, and I looked at those eyes,
Yep.
I said, you know what? That kind of looks like the things that we used to pray to inside that circle.
What?
Now you notice that he has
What were you doing?
a particular salute that he's given.
He said he prayed this stuff in the circle.
Yeah, what's he praying in a circle?
Yeah.
And he's in
I
this
thought
pose.
they were
Every
the
time that you see
Satanists.
Mewtwo, he's in this pose.
Yeah, he's only...
Now
in
he
that
has
pose.
3 fingers. And those 3 fingers are always sticking out like that.
Yeah.
Now, he doesn't have 5 fingers like we do. He has 3. But if they were the
Grandparents came home probably from the service, and they burned like any hey grandma, look what I got, and just probably threw it against the wall. You know,
3
like it was done.
on us, they'd be this.
Oh, yep.
And that doesn't mean hook 'em horns. Doesn't mean I love you.
Nope.
Doesn't mean one more.
Nope.
It means hail Satan. It's the satanic salute that all Satanists...
Did you have that growing up? That I heard that, like,
That is
because I
insane.
started doing it in elementary and stuff, and I remember my parents went through a phase like this on light, like very light of this, and they were like, "That means you love Satan or whatever." And I was like,
Yeah, I've
oh,
heard that.
is that what that means? Like the devil horn? Like, yeah, that's the devil horns.
identify
No, I
themselves.
never had that, but barcodes.
Barcodes?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Barcodes and Monster Energy.
Yeah. Oh, I don't. What about Monster Energy?
Have you ever looked at a can of Monster? One.
Okay.
Monster.
Oh,
It's a monster. 2. The symbol. 3. You know what? It's so convoluted I can't remember, but it's like the Monster Energy drink is 666 or something.
This
I don't
right
know.
here. Hey, we'll jump over here real quick for Pierce.
Look at your M closely. There's a gap right here in the letter M. It's never connected.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
you go into Hebrew.
Yes.
The letter Vav is also the number 6. Short top, long tail. Short top, long tail. You could have here in Hebrew 666 on the can.
Oh my.
But
Interesting.
my interest is the word monster.
I'm gonna
What
tell
do you see
Deborah
in
about
the
this
O?
when I get out of church.
There's a cross.
Okay.
What has Christ got to do with an enemy?
That's not a cross. That's a letter
named
5.
Monster? So I thought, well, maybe this is a Christian company then.
That one's insane.
BFC at
That
the
one's
bottom of the
insane.
can. Do you know what that stands for? That's the F word. Big can. In fact, they write it on the side
Honestly-
of the can, so I know that's the.
My favorite thing, I eat this stuff up because it's when dumb people are like, did you know what this means? You are dumb. Like they think they're smart
Yeah.
and they're actually the dumbest people in the room. I eat that up.
I was gonna say this lady delivers this like you talk. Seth. Like when you're hamming it up, this is like the same cadence. Like, oh, and this, this is a monster.
Yeah.
And this will kill you.
Yeah.
This is the devil.
I eat this stuff up. I love being around this because.
F word.
Okay.
Now, do you know what a MILF is?
Yes.
That's on the box. MILFs dig it, and you will too.
Oh my gosh.
This is not a Christian company.
This
at
is
all.
not
So
confirmed.
why
Not
would
a
they have
Christian
a
company.
cross on the can? Here is the message. Antichrist.
Oh.
666 in Hebrew. And then the Bible talks about the beast.
Yep.
In Revelation. And look at Monster's ad. This is their statement.
Unleash the beast.
You see these M's everywhere. Hats, t-shirts, bumper stickers.
Yeah.
Is there another agenda here? If God can use people and product, so can Satan.
I was a Christian
And look
until I
at
started
this
drinking that stuff.
Even if the M was not the issue, you cannot deny that that is a cross.
Danny
And what
says
is
she has
witchcraft?
in the chat says she has
When
too
the
much
cross
time on her hands.
goes
She's
upside
smart.
down.
She's trying to search this stuff up. Oh yeah, I missed the best part.
Even if the M was not the issue, you cannot deny that that is a cross. And what is witchcraft? When
You
the
can't deny
cross goes upside down, bottoms up,
I want to.
and the devil laughs.
Oh, I love that.
Bob.
That one I quote all the time.
So I want to critique her presentation.
Okay.
because I think it's.
I paused it at the best time because what are you going to
Yeah, you did.
critique?
Yeah, what am I going to critique? So I think it's so strange that she, brings up the Hebrew, numbering, like the 666.
Yeah.
And then brushes that off like that's the least significant thing. When that should be the closer. That should be the closing of her argument. That's the more convincing thing.
Yeah,
She keeps saying that the monster word and the Antichrist and the cross, like no one's following any of this. And then, but she keeps brushing off like, oh, but the M, whatever. Like, no, the M is the thing that actually holds some
Yeah.
it looks like the Hebrew 6. Yeah.
She had you at the number.
Yeah, and then she kept brushing it off.
Yeah.
Terrible presentation.
Bottoms up, and the devil laughs. And her drinking that can, I just think is classic.
Well, and she's participating. She's mock drinking. It's like, when you say frickin', you're really just saying
Yeah.
You're substituting it. So she pretended to drink it, therefore she drank it.
Yeah, exactly.
With.
She's participating in evil.
Yeah.
And it's
The only thing my parents ever did growing up, the devil horns or whatever, but Harry Potter.
Oh yeah.
Right when that came out, I was like, oh, I want to read that. Like all the kids at school were reading it, and my dad was like, that's like kind of Satan stuff or whatever. But I was like, oh, that really sucks. I really wanted to read it, and we kind of have a discussion. And I feel like 2 months later, they didn't care. I don't know what happened. They just let it go or whatever. But that was the only thing in my whole childhood. They were like, that's fricked up. But
with my parents, when Harry Potter was becoming big, my parents were like, "Oh, that's I heard that's like satanic or something." And it's like, "Oh, okay." And then I think it was banned from our school for some reason, for no apparent reason. Like you weren't allowed to bring it on school.
I forgot about that, Matt.
Which is super weird. But then it got to the point where my parents loved, and my dad especially loved, Lord of the Rings. And so I remember looking up what Harry Potter was, and I was like, it's not that much difference. It's fantasy.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, okay. It was just so strange. I don't know why the Harry Potter thing Like,
I think
no
it
one
just
ever
it was
says-
wizards, and I don't know, like it was
Yeah,
all it
but
was
it's
like funny magic or whatever. But
Lord of the Rings has wizards, but because the author said it was like a Christian allegory.
yeah,
or no,
they got the pass.
It's because they got it linked up with Narnia, which is a Christian allegory. So it's
Yeah,
like,
Narnia is, but Lord of the Rings
it
is
gets
not.
Lord of the Rings are just lumped in with that.
Oh, I hear a loud vacuum. You're getting
I know,
the devil
here's
sucked
that.
out of
Sorry.
the house.
It's the devil.
Turn on Nvidia's thing
It's
where it
freaking-
drowns that out.
Luigi is here, vacuuming out my ghost.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Luigi's Mansion 3. Okay, you got it booted up.
That's my favorite sexy cosplay that Emily does for roleplay time. It's sexy Luigi, and then she sucks out all my white ghosts.
Oh. Wow. Hear Luigi laughing in the background.
Oh no, Mario! I'm coming.
Danny says the Satanism and subliminal messages in Disney is very interesting as well.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
And he said,
yes,
and the
because
devil laughs.
Walt Disney's the Antichrist.
You look here, it says.
The only thing I've seen from Disney, I've seen some of that stuff. There is a weird penis on Little Mermaid's
that's
cover.
totally a thing.
Yeah, and that one's like, no, someone was being naughty for sure on that one.
For many kids, it's now an addiction.
But let's continue seeing why we should stop. I'm going to burn this live, this entire childhood thing of Pokemon cards. The complete 150 set are getting burned tonight if he convinces me.
Very much so. Cards, video games, toys, a new movie. Is it bad for them?
Yes.
What we need to look at is whether or not that particular statement holds true. Is it bad for them? Here's one of the characters. Cute little one. Everybody go. Oh, come on. I know you wanted to do that. See, that's why I did.
But guess what? You say but it's probably satanic, and you're an idiot for awing.
Yeah.
Pikachu's promoting the gay agenda.
But the one thing I've noticed about him right off, this
That's
is
Satan in
Pikachu.
his
One thing I
eyes.
noticed about him right off was his tail.
Yeah, what's going on with the
It's a
tail?
lightning bolt, and it's a satanic Z.
Yep.
It even comes down
a
there.
satanic. It's a satanic Z.
It's a satanic Z.
What's a satanic Z? Will he
To a
show it?
point. Now, just by looking at him alone is not enough to really be able to say, okay, yeah, that's bad, or that's...
What is this? Have you heard of a satanic Z?
No.
I love how just looking at him alone isn't enough to see that he's Satan. I have to make a bunch of stuff up and tell you. Just looking at him.
Yeah, there's no.
Dude, you don't
nothing
even get
that's-
anything when you Google it.
Yeah, satanic like
Z symbol.
Z symbol.
Yeah. Nope.
No, there's nothing.
That's so strange.
We asked Satanists what they think of the new Lil Nas X video.
If it is a thing,
I'm
it must be called something else.
I'm starting to get the vibe this guy doesn't know what he's talking about a little bit.
Satanic.
I don't know.
What we first need to do is we need
What do you
know
say?
what? I think he really just loves Pokemon. He seems
to look
like
at the actual production of these things. And the first thing we need to do is we need to look at who actually produced the trading card game that has captured the minds and the imaginations of our children. Now, it doesn't make any difference what I say, it's what their own material says, because their own material will give them away. Okay?
I make fun of this, but I did have a family member that has kids that not long ago was caught up in this thing. And it was so recent. I say recent like it was like 8 years ago or so. That I was like, man, like we moved past this. Like this is this guy, you know what I mean? But it was like more recent 8 years. I was like, come on. Like I didn't say anything, but
yeah. No, I had friends growing up where we were not like we would play Smash Brothers. They were fine with playing Smash Brothers, but we were not allowed to play on the Pokemon levels or play as any of the Pokemon characters.
Are you talking? Hey, are you talking about like Noah and his family?
I'm not. I won't say who it is.
Yeah, I won't say
But,
last name.
No,
or
it was
anything.
a family that went to the school.
Yeah, we are honestly lucky that we escaped that without being insane, man.
Yeah. No, it was the Jones family.
Oh, wow, you outed them. I'm swatting them. I'm swatting them. I'm swatting them.
So I'm going to read to you Here's a direct quote from the web pages of the producer of this game. Listen to this.
Listen to this.
The Pokemon trading card game is a new collectible card game that is made and distributed by Wizards of the Coast.
Whoa.
What is a wizard? Male practitioner of black magic.
Yep.
Wizards of the Coast. The same company that made the best-selling game Magic the Gathering. Magic the Gathering is a heavily occult-laced trading card game which has been very popular in the 90s. And I should also tell you that if you look there
at
it
Magic.
is.
So we're back on trading card games now.
See that?
What do I see?
Magic the Gathering.
Yeah.
This is a role-playing game.
Yeah.
Is it?
Now, parents, in case you don't know what that is, that means that your child actually becomes a character in the game.
Yeah.
Actually becomes a part of the game. And that's what makes it exciting, is there's not many games out there that they can actually become a part of.
Sounds fun.
They can play it, but they don't actually become a part of it. In this particular game, they actually do become a character in the game.
In real life,
And remember,
they
it said that it's an
become the
occult
character.
game. One of the dangers of this thing is, being a role-playing game,
Yeah.
is that it's played with the mind.
Oh, yeah. We're using our mind.
You know
It's
that the
getting bad
mind is a
now,
very
okay.
fragile thing.
Yeah.
And what happens is, in these role-playing games, I'm going to use the example of Dungeons & Dragons because TSR is the one that puts out all their material. Eve card. Again, this is all in Magic.
Yep, that's Satan.
Magic the Gathering. By the way, there was a news clip that I read about 2 weeks ago that
Okay, I gotta go
Up
back.
here-
Okay, showing Ash Ketchum. I do want to see what this freaking atheist thinks. This Ash Ketchum. Ash, what is the first letter in his name? A. Atheist. A for atheist.
here is the Pokemon ball. Okay, that's this thing here. Okay.
And what does that look like?
Why is the
Inside
Pokeball
of that,
upside down?
You catch the Pokemon.
Okay.
With the camera.
Oh, I wish I had those still. That's the one thing I lost, those Burger King Pokeballs.
I had a bunch of those.
Yeah. This guy...
Were those the ones that came with a metal card?
Yes.
Yeah.
I would love to get those. This guy, maybe I can call this guy up. Maybe he'll get rid of it. Yeah. What do you think they did? They burned all this stuff after their little thing?
That's the Pokemon ball, and you actually catch the...
Oh, on the thing on his right is Animorphs. There's an Animorphs toy here on the
Oh my god.
on the right. I didn't even...
Those are all his. I mean, that's all
Yeah.
his stuff.
If he kept those are all rare. He could have retired from this.
monster inside of that thing and harness the power in there.
Oh,
And then you
that's
can
sick.
call on that power to regenerate itself outside of that ball.
Yeah, that's really cool.
And praise God, it turns into a bigger and better monster.
Yeah.
Now, we're
Praise
told
God.
that there are
Praise God.
150 species of these particular creatures on the face of the earth. And we're also told in the material that these pocket monsters are creatures that inhabit the world with humans. And
It sounds pretty evil to me.
that they can evolve and grow in bigger and better creatures.
Evolve.
Now,
Sounds
the
like
object of this
Ebel.
game is gotta catch them all. And they tell you that if you catch them all, you become a Pokemon master.
Yeah.
Listen,
I think it's really funny. I think I forgot about this, but he at the beginning of this said, "This is a new thing from the Orient," and and then he said something like, "In all my years, I've never seen anything come from the Orient other than maybe Godzilla that was so influential." And I'm just like, dude, the Bible, any sort of religion, literally anything ever, all come. But it's just like these people are so stupid that like they literally don't know what the words they're saying mean.
Well, it's also just like it's wild that like he knows so much about Pokemon. He knows
Yes.
the name.
Like,
He
I
knows
wanna,
the
like-
name.
Big fan.
But like he doesn't know like what Sailor Moon is or like all this other stuff that was popular at the time that's from Japan or wherever. It's so strange.
And
It's
like,
literally
the
go
internet
ahead.
was probably like less filled with information. He had to really hunt this stuff down and to get this information. Like he's actually like done a really good job. He knew more than me at that time about Pokemon, probably.
Yeah, he got the Poliwhirl and the original name of the Poliwhirl and
People like this, they literally just heard that it was originally called Pocket Demons, and then or whatever, and then we're like, oh, it's demons, and they have no idea that the word demon just means spirit.
I think these people don't. I think back then, like with Satanic Panic stuff, anything that was new that was like from the culture, I think they just took that and said it's satanic, and now let's like do what that lady did with the monster can.
It's very. I think you're right. I think it's very much a thing where like they read the scripture that says, you know, I forget. There's some scriptures that talk about like, you know, don't try to be of this world, and they interpret that as interpret everything in the world as something that's just evil,
gonna kill you, and
gonna kill
the
you.
devil is working through
poison our children. But what he said, like, I forgot what I was gonna say. About the
God, I wish I could poison our children. Jeez.
I know. Oh yeah. I actually didn't really know that. Like I never heard the Satanic Panic stuff like in person. I knew it was a thing.
It was more in the '80s. I feel like heavy. You know, I feel like.
I mean about Pokemon.
Oh yeah.
What I always heard from like people at like the Christian school I went to was that like, oh, Pokemon is problematic because it's it has an evolution in it. That was always the main thing.
I did hear that. And that back to like my parents and the wizard stuff. Like I don't even think that. I think they looked at freaking Pikachu and was like, yeah, we're not even gonna bring that up. You know what I mean? Like that wasn't even a thing with them. Like they saw it as silly. Whereas like even though I still thought it was goofy with Harry Potter, at least it was like straight up like a wizard. Whereas this is like. There is a freaking duck with a like googly eyes walk. It's a cartoon. Like, are you kidding me? Like that didn't even come up to my parents like at all. Like,
It's insane.
Word master will appeal to any.
I've seen clips of this guy, but I've never like skipped through like we are now. And this is crazy how like learned he actually is very learned in all this stuff.
Child.
He wants to be the very best.
He's got all these books. Like this dude is an expert.
Because
he actually became an expert fan. He became Pokemon's biggest fan.
Played over again. And it says, I will travel across the land searching far and wide each Pokemon to understand the power that's inside. And then it's enchanted to them. Gotta catch them all.
Yeah.
Over and over and over and over again. You know what it does? It fuels your child's craving for more cards.
I will say the craving, that is true. He's right on that. This did cause fights between me and my friends. Pokemon did.
What do you mean?
I remember one time you could link up on the Game Boy and trade, and I left the room. He would stay the night a lot, and I left the room. And when I left the room, he stole one of my Pokemon through the thing. So the next day, I stole one of his back. He had to go use the restroom or something. He left my room, and I said, I got your Psyduck, and he got me in a headlock, and I got him in a headlock, and we fought in my room, and like went crazy.
I have literally never done anything like that. I've never fought with any of my friends over anything like that, even once.
That same friend, 2 other big fights came from a video game.
Wow.
You guys are idiots.
The first one, we were 8 when this was happening. Yeah. But the other Pokemon fight was it was the most hurt I'd been up to that point in my life. Yeah. Here's what happened. I loved Blastoise. That was my favorite Pokemon. And you know how you could put a custom name? I named mine Mac. M-A-K. Okay. I don't know why. I thought that name was cool. I thought Mac was cool as a kid. So I named it Mac. And this friend, you know what? I'm going to dox him. His name was Brad. And I still actually talk to this guy. He not as much anymore. But Brad, I'm calling you out. He asked me, he's like, hey, I'm going to fight these other like Pokemon in the game or whatever. Can I have your Mac? Can you trade him to me and I'll just fight those people or whatever and I'll trade him back to you? And I said, yeah, that's fine. And I traded him the Mac.
Okay.
And we went to school And I said, hey, can I get that back from you after school or whatever? And he said, I released it. You know, you can release the Pokemon
Yeah.
back into the wild. And I was just so upset at school that he released. He was like, I'll get you another one. We'll get you whatever. And I was like, I was so upset with him. Like, my heart was broken because that was my favorite Pokemon.
Yeah.
So we got past.
Like,
what were you gonna say?
Sorry, you finish your story.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, just the experience of like losing a save or losing something like that from another person is like it's so devastating.
Yes.
Especially back in those days when like cloud saving wasn't.
Yeah, I was telling him things like, "You got to get me a Dragonair. You got to get me a Dragonite. You have to make it up to me somehow." But he felt bad after I just was so devastated that day and just.
Why wouldn't he be? It was yours.
And I just remember there was other kids like trying to console me, like, "Dude, I'm so sorry," like, because I was just so like, I wasn't crying, but I was just so like distraught the whole rest of it. I was like, "That freaking sucks." No, go ahead.
I was playing the Spyro Game Boy Advance game.
Oh, I played that. Yeah.
Screw that game. That game is hard.
It was hard.
I love that game. I love that game, and it was very hard. And I was like 90% completion. I was like getting all the collectibles, and then I was at some like church event or something, and this dumb little kid was asking if he could play it, and I was like, no. My mom was like, you should let him play it, and I was like, fine. So then, I forgot what happened. I think I gave it to him just to like run around in my save.
Yeah.
But he quit the save on his own time and hit new game. And there was only one save on the cartridge. It wiped my like 90% completion. I probably had, I don't know how long. Like that was not an easy game.
Dude.
And like when I got it back and there was nothing on it, I just never played the game again.
I had that happen one time. My little cousin, I had that Mario versus Donkey Kong game for GBA, and I was also very, very like at the very end or whatever. And I was like, let him play it or whatever he wants to play on your Game Boy. Cool. And he did the same thing. He deleted the save. What is up with kids? Like that's the first thing they magnet towards is deleting the game.
This is why we have to have abortion access in this country.
I think so, yeah.
I mean, no offense, but
yeah, but you know, when you delete a save, the second giant fight with that. This one was really funny. We were older. I think we were like 12. I was over at his house and we were playing Mario Tennis.
Ooh.
And if you've ever played tennis before, if you like, I actually don't know the rules, but I kind of know like when you both tie, it's called a deuce. They call it, like that's what it's called. So if you're really close or whatever, but they tie it up, it's called deuce, and it'll pop up on the screen. Well, we would always go dude the whole time. Well, when that would pop up, I would go deuce like that, and what would happen is he would almost beat me, and I would tie him up, and I would go deuce. And then he would get the upper hand, and I would get the upper hand, and it was the longest game.
Yeah.
Finally, back and forth, deuce. I kept doing that every single time it popped up. Finally, I beat him, and I went deuce. Gotcha. I was just like, I let out the longest deuce. As I did that, he was eating a sandwich, and he just was so enraged. He picked up the entire sandwich and he threw it at my head from that. So. Great friend, but I just remember laughing so hard because I know the obnoxious of like waiting for an hour for this game to end, and I win and go deuce was really good. So
that's hilarious.
But Mario Tennis, don't play it. The tennis racket is it's a Z Satan symbol.
Yeah, I think it is.
Okay, I'm gonna skip towards the end of this. We'll wrap it. We'll wrap it up. Okay, we're seeing the games now. Where'd the games go?
And they want to desensitize our mutiny more, and his little satanic tail is really erect.
Now, what the frick? Whoa!
It's erect?
It's erect. What the frick?
Something happened that they can't explain. Remember I said that they get their energy through energy balls.
What the frick? No, they don't.
And
they go to the Poke Center.
No,
it's a picture of
in the card game they do.
Oh, they do in the card game?
That's what those energy cards are, right? The little, like,
no,
the
he said
red,
the energy
blue-
balls. He said the Pokeballs.
Oh, ball. Oh, I thought you meant like the energy cards.
Yeah. Maybe they do. This guy seems like an expert. I don't really want to.
You don't know anything.
Little
exactly.
cute little Pikachu, and he's being energized by an energy ball. And now you notice he's not quite so cute anymore,
Yep.
and his little satanic tail is really erect. And now, parents, if you're not up on Pokemon, you need to be. And one of the things you can do is go out and buy the...
Look how much. Wait, this is also crazy. This ad. There's a sale going on, $25 right now. This game is a $300 game if you have.
Yeah.
This one's closer to $300 to $500 if you have. This
What
one.
year did those come out? What year were those?
98. 98 came out.
I think Game Boy games retailed at 40 or 50. That's a good sale.
Yeah, it's $50.
Up on Pokemon, you need to be. And one of the things
He's probably letting people know it's a good time to get it.
you can do is go out and buy the official Pokemon trading card game Player's Guide.
Oh yeah.
And you can get this at any store that's...
I never learned how to play Pokemon, the trading card game. I only collect.
FYI, with inflation, even that like $25 sale is $44.
Really?
Wow.
So that's on sale. If they were really going for like 40, like Matt's saying, that's an expensive ass game.
No, dude, games are cheaper now than they
Yeah,
ever
I think they are. Well, I know they are because I remember going to Toys R Us, and I have a burnt image in my mind because even back then it was crazy. Seeing Banjo-Tooie for the Nintendo 64, and it was $89.99.
Yep.
And I remember going, wow, that's a lot of money. I'll have to wait for like a birthday or something to even get that. But I think if you put that in your inflation thing, that has to be like buku bucks.
No, that's NES, SNES, and N64 games. Any cartridge game was so expensive.
Yes, I think it only evened out finally on the PS2 era. That's when it became standard for $50. It was across the board. Every game was $50.
Yeah, that's when it was probably like. I mean, now adjusting for inflation, probably $70 now. So really, pricing has been kind of stagnant.
Yeah, and then they went up into 60. They went to $60 during the 360 PS3 era, and then they stayed that way until this era with PS5 games were like 70.
Yeah,
and that's where I kind of like I jumped off the train. I was like, I'll maybe get some of these on sale next month when they go down to 60. But
when with N64 games, I remember it was a big like people don't talk about how like because people talk about like N64 and PS1 when they talk about it, like the history of it, like why PS1 outsold.
Yeah,
they always talk about like PS1 just had more games. And the CD was just better, but it's like people don't talk about the games were so much cheaper.
Yeah.
On PS1, like the same game, and games would come out later on N64. Like it would take longer for them to come out because it was more difficult to flip them over. People don't talk about all that.
Yeah, look at these. These were $52 back in.
What's that? Those 270s in there. What are those?
Oh, that's Mortal Kombat 3. Sorry, it's a little bit.
Wow, a fighting. Imagine paying $70 for a fighting game. Like, does that game even have a campaign? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
it's just the fighters for $70. You just fight.
It's a fighter game for $70. Donkey Kong Country 3 was $60 back then.
That's crazy.
Oh, God.
And the fighters are both $70. Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter. And that makes sense because fighters back then, everyone wanted to play this because they're playing in the arcades, so it was very much in demand. So that makes sense.
It's just funny, the actual content you get from a fighting game is so minimal.
And look at this NBA Hang Time. So a sports game was $70 back then.
Wow. That'd be free. Games like that would be free to play now.
Yeah.
Just the 10 fighters and some moves, and you have to master the moves and all that. That's it. The base game that'd be free now. And you have to pay additional money to unlock skins for all of them.
I loved all these old ads. One regret I have, my dad bugged the crap out of me because I had so many game magazines. And he was like, just keep the ones you want, get rid of the rest. And I got rid of all of them. Which at the time, I had so many, it was going to be hard to keep all those. But I did keep the ones I want. I still have all those some of my favorites, 20 of my favorite magazines or whatever. But
I have some old Game Informer ones from the late 2000s.
Yeah, those are just the design and stuff. Everything's so clean lines now and whatever else. I miss these crazy.
That looks so wild, yeah.
Yeah, it's so wild and fun. It's like, I really miss that. I don't want to log into Pinterest.
Pinterest.
There's
I
Game
love
Boy
that.
Pocket.
What utility did the Game Boy camera have? Did games use that?
There was you could.
I don't remember.
I don't know. No games use it because it was a cartridge. Like that was the whole cartridge was the camera. But
you took pictures with it? What? That's crazy.
In the Game Boy camera itself was an application where you could take pictures and
wow.
You could add. It was basically Photoshop. You could add like goofy eyeballs, and move them over with the D-pad and put them on your pictures. There was like little mini games in it too, and it was kind of like very silly. It kind of reminds me of like WarioWare. That kind of feeling to what the Game Boy camera was. Travis in the chat, he says I like paying more money for less content. That is really fun, what we get now. He says, I took pictures of strangers with the Game Boy camera. That's one thing you could have done. He said they didn't even know. I'm goofy and didn't know you could turn that camera. You can actually flip it to the other side. So that's why he was able to do his little sneaky whatever. But I always just kept it on the front. I'm so stupid I didn't know you could turn it or whatever. But
yeah,
I always just had somebody come up to me like, take your picture or whatever. But you could also print. There was a Game Boy printer, and you could print the photos.
I see that. That's on that picture there
as well. Oh, is it right here?
Yeah, it's in there. No, in that. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
It's next to the little Game Boys. I missed the Game Boy era.
Yeah. There was just so many. That's what I liked even about Nintendo doing the. What was that little Labo? I didn't buy it because it was way too expensive.
Stuff, yeah,
but it reminded me of this era because it was so wacky, like the stuff you can do with Labo. I still maybe want to check that out because it has this kind of feeling of what this old stuff was like.
I think it would be cool if Nintendo put out Game Boy classics, like little, like they do with the NES Classic. And
I think they will one day. I did pre-order the. Have you seen that? What's it called? The Analog Pocket.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yes, I love that. I want one. I was literally. That's funny. I was literally just asking Emily if I could buy one of those 2 seconds ago.
Wow.
I muted myself.
That's what you're muting yourself for. What? Wow, that's crazy.
There's something just so like.
Say it's like a lost moment when like they touch at the end. Na 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 na.
Yeah, exactly.
You're supposed to get it.
I love Game Boy games and Color and Game Boy Advance games, but it's like playing them on like an emulator. It loses so much of that like magic to it. I don't know what it is. Like it's missing some like.
Have you guys?
Yeah.
Have you heard of the Hyperkin Smart Boy?
You mentioned that. To
I have a Hyperkin Retron 5. I pre-ordered that, and that was a mess getting one of those back in the day. Yeah. This was 2014, but that would play not NC4, NES all the way up to Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis stuff. And
Zach, you should pull this up on the stream.
Yeah,
look up Hyperkin Smart Boy. It's sick. Yeah. I think I'm gonna order one right now, honestly, because I play Advance Wars 2 on my phone a lot.
Oh, it uses your phone. That's cool.
Oh, this is cool.
So you plug your phone into it. There's an iPhone and a USB-C. It actually has a cartridge reader.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, it's sick. It's only like $35 too on eBay.
They make an iPhone one?
The last I saw they did. Maybe they don't anymore.
So you basically carry this around and then you snap your phone into it and that like you use the emulator because it looks like it's for it has to be for like Android to do that. But.
So a big problem with running old Game Boy games, Game Boy Color games and Pocket games is that the battery in them's almost dead, so they can't actually have the save put back on them unless you open them and do that, but then you break the case. This apparently, and so do other handhelds that take, like the Analog Pocket does this too, lets you ROM dump. So you plug it in once to your phone and then you just get the ROM from that. Or you could be like me and just pirate all your ROMs.
Yeah.
The Retron 5, when I got that back in the day, this thing was crazy to get. I had to like call Amazon. I didn't know if it was canceled. Some people were getting stuff canceled, but
that's cool.
This thing played. I got the worst, smallest picture to show you. That's not good. But what
That's
it would
cool,
do is it played old NES, SNES. I think it played Famicom.
Oh, wow.
You can
That's
play
crazy.
And on the sides, on the left and right sides, you can actually plug in the classic NES, SNES, Genesis controllers and play them with any game.
So, was it an emulator? Or did it run like...
You put the game in it, and I think it like downloads it off that cart immediately or something. Because it'll say like loading game, and it takes a second, and then you can play. But
did it have like a list of compatible games, or did it just run anything?
I think it played just about everything. I don't think there was anything that had... There might be one or two titles that had some weird stuff.
I'm not hungry.
But
you would make your pasta.
You would plug that in, and it gave you save states for those old for that game.
Oh wow,
that's cool.
I loved this thing. I played a ton of like my old cartridges back when I got it. Do
you still have it? Did it break?
I still have it.
People were saying that Hyperkin doesn't have very good quality control. That's why I'm kind of hesitant to buy this. I've been between
this got a little fricky sometimes, but for the for what it was doing, it was crazy. You could overlook it. They got in trouble though because the code I guess they stole, so I don't think they even sell a Retron 5 anymore because they got in kind of murky water with that. The front, if you see that front little rectangle in the front of it, that plays Game Boy through Game Boy Advance games.
That's so sick.
So what I did is, and then on the very back side of the console, there's an SD card. So you were talking about the ROM dump stuff. That's what interested me because around this time, 2013, 2014, when it came out, everyone started warning people, hey, your Pokemon games are those batteries are probably dying. If you don't, you're probably going to lose your save because of that. So I dumped my I have my Pokemon Blue and Red saves and Yellow from when I was a kid. They are forever saved on this Retron 5 SD card. I got it in there before they got erased, but I think I even booted up recently and the save still works. Like that battery still works, which is crazy.
That's crazy.
Since '98, but I think the one that did screw up and I lost the save to was Ruby. I think I booted up Ruby and they're like, you're gonna have to replace your battery, bro. But
that is the only Pokemon game I ever beat. I've played almost every Pokemon game but I've never beaten any except for Ruby. I wish I still had my cartridge.
I was going to say, to go back on the Nintendo Goofy chat thing this thing was so much fun. The Mario Kart Live thing. I skipped this. I think it was $100 when these came out. Yeah, you got one too. Yeah, and then over Black Friday, they're like $50. And I'm like, for $50, that's freaking worth whatever this is going to be. And
if they go on sale again, I'm getting the Luigi one.
Yeah, I want the Luigi one too, just to have both of them. But over Christmas break or whatever, got this out and my dogs lost it. My dog got so agitated, it went in the corner and just took a dump. It just because it was thinking an intruder was in the house. This thing was going around the house, and I think it was like my dog was getting totally freaked out. So, but
remember in high school, Pierce, we went to GameStop and bought Game Boy SPs.
Yeah, because we wanted to play the Lord of the Rings Two Towers RPG.
We would System Link on our lunch breaks and during study hall and everything, and play the multiplayer. And I still have that Game Boy, and it still works. And it has, the battery runs fine, like the actual battery inside the system. But I'm too nervous to play any games on it that use saves because those batteries are either on their last life or they're dead.
It's not hard.
Do you have anything?
It's not hard to replace them. I've never done it, but I don't think it's that involved.
Do you have any Android devices, Matt?
No.
Oh, wait. Do you have a Chromebook?
That's very old.
Well, I mean, it could definitely run My Boy, but I was gonna say
it can run My Boy.
My Boy. The emulator I use has Game Boy Advance multiplayer over Bluetooth and Wi-Fi.
Oh wow,
that's cool.
That's pretty interesting.
I want to play the Lord of the Rings games.
Enough of the video game talk.
Sells any?
I don't. We got to get back to this and figure out if we can even play. If I'm gonna burn my Pokemon collection over here.
The Pokemon stuff. I mean anything. You can get it like at Toys R Us or any of those places that sell any of the Pokemon. And it says on the back of this, catch them all, then build an unbeatable tournament deck. And
that's what I was trying to do with Hearthstone.
One of the things you can do is look through here because it shows every Pokemon in existence, and it tells you what their powers are, and it tells you how they get weak, and it tells you how they energize and what you need to energize them. But something very unusual is also...
I wonder if, like, actually everybody that went to this service or church thing, whatever, left and went, this sounds dope. like, because when this overtook my, like, school, like, everyone was into this, and we had to keep a journal, and that's all I wrote about was Pokemon growing up. Like, it overtook everything.
In this book, and that is that they actually show the energy balls that is used to make these monsters bigger and better. I want you to see them.
Yeah, I want you to see them.
I hope you can see them from where I am.
No.
I'm going to hold it out here,
Johnny,
so hopefully you can see it.
I can't.
Look at the yellow. What do you see?
That's Satanic Z.
Lightning bolt.
Yep.
Look here. All-seeing eye.
Oh, yep.
Do you think they just built this game, put these on there, and said, hey, let's just put those symbols on there. They look cool. Kids won't know what they are, but they'll like them because they look cool.
Yep.
This creature right here is called Haunter.
Yep.
And I talked to 3 kids in 3 different cities who actually came up and told me that they were having bad dreams and that creature was in their dreams.
I will say in the game, that place is that is a weird place in the actual game. Like,
Yeah.
They're like a graveyard. And they have to, like, dance around the fact that these Pokemon have died. Like, they're like, oh yeah, they're no longer with us, and there's gravestones.
Called Haunter. That makes sense. Haunt. Right up here is a creature that's not quite so cute now. This over here is not quite so cute. Little Pikachu down here, he's crying his eyes out. He's not cute, and even Ash doesn't look cute anymore.
What?
Psychic surprise. The groups that did, they had tattoos on the inside of their wrist, over their breasts, or on the inside of their thigh, and it was that same SSS. You know what it stands for? Satan's Solemn Servant.
Oh. What, Pikachu did that? Ash? What episode was that?
And also, her dead in the face with his fists.
What happened?
And he got a deck to get back to this young... They were picking Pokemon.
This is where
Boy attacks teacher over Pokemon.
Matt, I can no longer play Hearthstone with you after this.
Here in Lakeland, Florida, there was a young boy who had a deck of Pokemon cards, and he was passing them around the class, and the woman teacher noticed that they were paying more attention to Pokemon than they were her.
Yeah, because the cards were sick.
So she waited for the deck to get back to this young man, and then she walked over and grabbed that deck out of his hand. He got up and struck her dead in the face with his fists.
Yeah, if you took my Charizard Shadowless base set, you're going to catch some hands, you know what I mean?
And of course, he got called in on the principal's carpet in the office.
The principal's carpet? Have you guys ever been called in the principal's
And they
carpet?
called for the parents.
Oh, every day.
The parents came to pick him up. And you know what he told his father? They were trying to steal my powers.
Yeah, and then he had his eyes rolled back in the back of his head, and he said,
Our kids are taught to believe that these things actually have supernatural ability and that they can call on them anytime they want to because their material states that.
Yep, I think mine banned the Pokemon cards, and I think that's why we did the after school thing. They said you can have this after school, but like during school we will kill you if we see you with your cards out. Like,
Yeah, we got water.
in the game.
You can have it during school, but if you come home with it, we are going to send you to a monastery.
Yeah,
to live
Report
the rest
after
of your life.
report of children going into their parents' pocketbook and stealing money to go out and buy these cards.
Didn't I just say I was gonna, Matt? Didn't I say I was gonna steal my mom's credit card to buy Hearthstone points?
Hey, something's never changed. That's funny because people now say like, "Oh, these modern games are so evil because kids can just buy all this stuff with their parents' credit cards." Like, yeah, I guess that's always been a thing, really. Hasn't it?
Yeah.
It's nothing new.
Well, I think that is a stream. And I am sorry for it that I played Hearthstone because there was dragons, there was the Trogs, and Trog, and what did it look like? A demon.
Dude, what is Trog backwards? Gort.
And what the bottoms up?
Gort.
Yeah.
And the devil laughs.
Bottoms up, asses out.
But thank you for joining us. I hope this has been informational, and I hope that you will not play Hearthstone. That was the goal of the 2-hour stream tonight, to not play this game. I had a good time until I learned all the secrets.
Yeah, and then what happened?
And then once I heard that kid got sent to the principal's carpet, I did not want to get carpet burn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's why they set him there. They like rubbed him on the ground, and ripped him up.
Yeah. So thank you guys for watching. And
Okay.
I never want to play a card game again.
Wait, we should all play Gwent. I'd love to play some Gwent
Oh yeah,
too.
we can play Gwent.
In this
I'm
binder,
downloading it right now.
as you can see, is the original 150 Pokemon in this binder. If you look here at this one, Clefairy, take the Cla out at the front. What are you left with? Fairy. What?
Okay.
What are fairies? They're magic what? Demons. That's right. So if you ever see your kid with a Clefairy, you need to hit them as hard as possible.
Until they die? Like, how far do you go? Do you kill them?
If you kill them, that is...
Oh, okay.
We will, let bygones be bygones, as they say in the scriptures.
Is that what they say?
Yep. Thank you.
Rest in peace.
Thank you, Little Hank, for joining us, aka Matt.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Pierce.
Hello. Bye-bye.
And thank you, myself. And
You're welcome.
good night, and good night. Amen.